Sorry, I was actually just rehearsing a cocktail video in my head, and I realized the camera went live and I was pulling faces. Not the worst thing I do, quite honestly. Anyway, Friday night, hello there, Madam Butterfly. I'm gonna quickly make a cocktail video while we wait for the regular crowd to shuffle in. I just can't help quoting Billy Joel. Okay, I have a plan. Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful that this Friday doesn't turn out like last Friday, because I'm taking some risks, I tell you. I can't do that. I just realized. Dang. All right, you have to go somewhere else. And dang. I thought I was being really clever sticking that there. Oh wait, that's my GoPro goes. Goddamn Egypt. Hey, home for the elderly. Never lost his head, even when he was giving head. Okay, I don't think I'm getting that reference, but that's okay. Okay. So I put black backing on the on-air sign, and it's still not working. It's too bright. I don't know. Dr. Abigail said she could put a dimmer on it. I'll have to take it to task and say, can you do that? I just did that back to front. Don't know that I've ever done that before. Well, there we go. Rockarina. Here's some old recordings of Rockarina, the music show, or are we talking about something else? All right. Right. I am going to do aromatic bitters experiment. Wait, where's the other aromatic bitters? Is that it? Okay, and we're going to do this with a nice, simple whiskey, twofold. And with my sugar syrup, that's all the ingredients. And in fact, I might just make these. Okay, I got this. I'm going to do the sugar syrup first. This is ready. And the bitters is ready. All right. We are ready to go. Okay, I am unplugging the on-air sign because it's not really working. Do that. Got my light over here. Dunar. And bring the camera over here. I'd be ashamed of what you're drinking. What are you drinking? You're ashamed. I mean, I'm always interested in shame, quite honestly. Is it something with vodka? That's shame-inducing. Yeah, it's weird. You can actually see it, but it's not lit up. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can hold Dr. Abigail to her promise that she can make a dimmer for that. All right, so building in the glass. All right, let's just do that. Right. Okay. Sugar syrup. Bitters. 3 dashes. Whiskey. 2 ounces. Really just want to do that. Okay, I think rather than using Jeffrey Morgenthaler's finger, I'm going to use my own finger tonight. Okay, we going? We going? Oh wait, I haven't made the second one. What the fuck was I thinking? I should quickly make the second one. Un, deux, trois. And whiskey. Okay. And all right, I need to do a thumbnail before I do anything else. So I think I'll do it like this, the different bitters and the whiskey back here. All right, I'm getting my shit together somewhat. Do. The brothers. Okay, let's move these out of the way a little bit. Take a picky chewer. Okay. Now I don't need my phone because this is not to a recipe. Ooh, wait, did that battery just die? I thought I charged that. Oh wait, was that actually because I left? Sorry, that's because I left it too long. It went into power save mode. Oh, I'm not very smart. Here we go. All right. Oh, take 2. Jesus. G'day, cocktail lovers. I'm doing an experiment tonight, and bad start. G'day, cocktail lovers. I'm doing an experiment tonight, and the experiment is how much difference does the bitters make? Now, I don't mean a drink with bitters versus a drink with no bitters, because that's a really noticeable difference. And I'm not even talking different types of bitters, like aromatic bitters compared to Peychaud's or chocolate orange, because again, very different tastes, but different brands of bitters that are marketed the same way. And I'm going with the straightforward aromatic bitters. The most straightforward I could be with that would be to have Angostura, by far the most widely bought, sold, used, known bitters in the world, and they just call themselves aromatic bitters. I have two other brands of aromatic bitters here that I got for many and complex reasons. They were both on sale. That's why I have them. And I wanted a change from Angostura. Fee Brothers is a very well-known brand. This is an Australian-made bitters. Now, I have noticed, because I've done a little comparison already, they're different colors, but the flavor profile is not that different. So I wanted to see how big a difference it would make to make the same cocktail, an old-fashioned, with these two different aromatic bitters. I'm doing this quick and dirty. I'll be building it in the glass. So I'm going to go in I'll be doing this quick and dirty, building it in the glass. So I'm going to add the ingredients in an order I usually don't, although a lot of wise people say you should go cheapest first. I'll be using the sugar syrup first, and then the bitters, and then using the whiskey to wash out my jigger, so getting the most flavor in there. So with all that preamble, I'll show you this simple. I've got my glass with ice, and I put in I've got my glass with ice, and I put in about 1/3 of an ounce or 10 mils of sugar syrup. Then I'm doing 3 dashes of the aromatic bitters, and then I'm adding 2 ounces of whiskey. I also went with a pretty simple whiskey. This is Starward's Twofold. This is their entry-level whiskey. It's a really nice whiskey. It's very bright and fruity, but it's not really going to dominate. So I wanted the bitters to show out a bit more clearly, which is why I chose this. Usually when I stir the cocktails, I use my cast of Jeffrey Morgenthaler's finger, but you know what? In honor of him, I'm going to just give this a quick stir with my own finger. Perfect. And give it a quick taste. This is made with the Fee Brothers aromatic bitters, and it's an old-fashioned. It's great. One of my favorite drinks. Quick stir of the other old-fashioned. That sounds good to me. And sounds good. I'll do that again. Quick stir of the second old-fashioned. That tastes good to me. And now a taste. I feel like there is a really distinctively different taste. And I'll see if I can articulate it for you, because I'm really bad with the words. You know how some people will give really floral descriptions of what a whiskey or a rum or a gin is like? I'm kind of bad. I'm kind of like, tastes good. But, okay, so Fee Brothers. Versus the Australian Bitters Company. Now, if you had these two drinks half an hour apart, I don't think you would tell the difference. I think the Australian Bitters Company has a lighter taste. I can actually see a difference in the color. The Fee Brothers is a darker bitters, and I don't know if that's working on me psychologically, but I feel like you're getting those dark spice notes in here more than here. But I'd reiterate, I think if you were served these half an hour apart, you would have a hard time knowing a different bitters was used. But side by side, it is actually different. So don't let anyone tell you all bitters are the same. Not even all bitters that are marketed with the same flavor profile, because they're all individuals. I'm not. Who got that reference? You're a nerd if you did, and probably as old as me. But You know what? The best part of this experiment is I have 2 old fashions. Yes, back on my double fisting bullshit. So I'm going to go cheers to you and say, you know what? It is really worth experimenting with bitters. I have a lot, like, I don't know, 20 down here under this table. I remember being in a bar with a friend and they go, this place is a bit pretentious. Look, they've got 6 different bitters. Who needs that? And I'm like, I have way more than that at home. So it's, it's what you're down for. I think bitters are really worth experimenting with. And I've proved it to myself in this case. I suggest you prove it to yourself. It's an excuse to have a couple of cocktails. How good an idea is that? So I hope you do it well. I hope you do whatever you like. And I hope you look after yourself. And most important, I hope you come back and see me again for some more cocktails. Until I do see you again, I will say cheers. Oh, yes. Okay. Oof. Let's do this and that. Ooh, I think the battery's almost out on my audio recorder. Do I have charged batteries here? That'll be a fun thing for me to explore. Oh, force a habit. I was putting that over there where it's going to be cluttering in my way. I fucking cleared a space over here so I have more space and the stream would be less visually cluttered. No tripods hanging around. Just a beautiful view of the bar. Hey, Floyd, hello. How the mighty fall. I mean, I'm old. I fall all the time. Klaus, hello. Oh, what's all? Oh, okay. I think something's happening here. Okay, I don't know what that is. Hello, Dr. Abigail. I was summoning you. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now, what's this? What you're ashamed of? Double strength cruisers and Coke, vanilla Coke. Fucking classy, dude. Fucking classy. I hate my friends. Hello, new friends. I don't know if you new faces got attracted by me talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but whatever. Hope you're having a good night. And look, I'm actually going to mix them into one old fashioned, actually, just for ease of drinking. Okay. Oh, God, are they both going to fit? Because that glass has an absolutely fucking huge chunk of ice in it. Do. Let's see. All right, to the goddamn top. Tippy top. Okay. Oh, my God, there's still sugar in the bottom of those glasses. That's okay. I think I put too much sugar syrup in anyway, so it's good that there's some gone. Okay, now, I didn't garnish those. I am going to garnish this because I deserve a treat. And then also Mrs. Angry gets the orange peel for her hot chocolate in the morning. So do spritz the oils because it's nice. And one more, why not? Why not indeed? Oh, that's got too much pith on it. Do I have something that I can put this on? I'll maybe just put it on here. And I'm going to trim a bit of this pith. Great Australian tradition of taking the pith. Why can I not resist the same stupid puns over and over again? It's the dad in me. I guess they almost qualify as dad jokes. Puns. I know. You actually have really good stuff and you're drinking cruises with vanilla Coke, which fucking rocks, honestly. There's all is chaos. Yeah, drinking the cheap cantrics over there. All is chaos. That's all I'm saying. We are in the end days. And I'm going to get myself a couple of cherries. Damn. I think I'm getting through because I keep giving myself 2 cherries. I'm getting through this jar quite quickly. I have 2 spare jars. Come on, stab. From hell's dark heart, I stab at thee. Okay, I'm having a really bad time trying. I got one. Fucking fine. Okay. That seems really little. Is this a substandard cherry jar? I need another one. God damn it. Why am I finding it so difficult to stab a goddamn cherry? Oh, I got one. All right. Ugh. What a poltroon, honestly. God damn it. Yes, I only got a single cherry, so I just decided to keep going until I got 2 cherries. But big ass block of ice in this glass. Can't drink properly without slurping. Oh man, fucking yum, old fashioned. So after I finish this, okay. We need to nail down a Despacito. Liquor.com. So if I look up what's traditionally in a Paloma, oh God, we should put some mezcal in it. So a Paloma is traditionally 2 ounces of tequila, half an ounce of lime juice, topped with grapefruit soda. But that's too simple. Like we could just do that with a Pasito and call it a Despacito. Oh, you're going to cook? Yeah, well, I'm going to get a second can because this one can, or even like half a can of it, would boil down to nothing. But a really concentrated artificial passion fruit syrup would actually probably be good. Got you hook, line, and sinker. There's really, really big ice in that glass. And in practically large bit, which is why I wasn't using it in the cocktail video. I've just got it in the glass. But that ginormous, like it's the glass is the ice is as tall as the glass and just a little bit of room around the edges. Hook, line, and sinker. For anyone who doesn't fish, that's a fishing term. So what you normally have on your fishing line is the hook with the bait on it, and it's on the line. And then a bit higher up the line, you have the sinker, a lead weight or just a heavy weight, which actually makes the hook and the bait sink, because otherwise they'd float on the surface of the water. So if a big or particularly aggressive fish takes a huge chomp, sometimes when you reel them in, you realize you've got the fish hook, line, and sinker. Usually the hook is somewhere down the fish's throat at that point. Often the hook is just through the fish's face. Fishing is really violent and quite bad for fish, quite honestly. It is. It's one of my big bits of, it's really an oversized bit of clear ice. So a whole bit in the middle, it's ice. Just a little bit of drink around it. Oh. Fucking yeah, old fashioned, man. Hey, Safa, I had the same thing I had last night. I had leftovers because I got a big dish of this chicken pasta bake from the supermarket, and it made 3 meals. Comes from the practice of putting iron cannonballs onto a dimpled brass plate for the... What? Is that where they come up putting lead sinkers on fishing lines? No, you're talking about brass monkey. It's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Hook, line, and sinker is a fishing term. Cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey is a sailing term. Okay, well, I think that got censored. If you said cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey, I never saw it. I think it got censored. Senor Butts McGee, hello. Start yelling shit. I do that much less these days. It's kind of like COVID made the world go whack, and I just wanted to chill out and forget about things and maybe just chat with anyone who wanted to come in and chat. Look above surface. Yeah, it's not there. I think literally, like you might be seeing it on YouTube, but it got. You reckon it's from the American Civil War? Okay. See, and that's not censored, but I don't know. Okay. So the problem with popular idiom is that you get different people saying different things. Freeze the balls off a brass monkey. Yeah, it's random, the whole censoring thing. No, that was worth testing it. I mean, maybe. Yeah, you put nut balls and balls. Yeah, I think it's really erratic, whatever's doing that. I don't see every comment. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's StreamYard, but it's very weird and unpredictable. Anyway, I was also, besides talking about brass monkeys, deciding exactly. So, freaking. Okay, so a margarita. Black mole. Oh my God. In Australian vernacular, that's terrible. Black mole margarita. That's. Wow. Wow. Just wow. It's mole. I know, not mole in this case, but I'm just thinking of so tequila, orange liqueur, lime juice, agave. So I'm going to use the orange gin I have, just a slow gin, because Despacito means slowly. Tequila sunrise. Sunrise early in the morning. Hey there, MacMad. Ute. You butte, ute. Chuck it in the ute. Chuck it in the ute. Yeah, I don't know if that's like Aqua Teen Hunger Force is attracting new people. That's all good. People want to swan by, say hi. I love saying hi to people. Even if they only stay for a few seconds, a few minutes, it's all good. Okay, so the ingredients for tequila sunrise: tequila, orange juice, grenadine. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to do something that's kind of across the board inspired by all of those. We're going to put something red in the bottom so we get the sunrise effect. Then tequila. I think I'm going to put some lime juice in and then top it with Despacito and see what it looks like. An oath. 24 beers, Vegemite sandwich, root in the back of you. Oh my God. Okay. Just saying something about chuck it in the back of the ute. Honestly, there were some very fun beer ads in my younger days. There was one of these guys, they're like at a bottle shop and they got the ute there and like they're having a party and they're just loading up the ute with case after case after case of beer. There's like dozens of cases of beers that's just really stacked up in the back of the ute. And one of them goes, "Don't forget about the ladies." And he's got 2 things of cask wine. And he puts them on the back of the ute. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. And it breaks the axle on the ute, like the ute collapses. And the 2 of them look at their ute and goes, "Ugh, I think we overdid it on the wine." And I just thought that was a really funny ad. Like, sort of self-deprecate. I love self-deprecating humor. Like being super, super, super fucking Aussie. Self-deprecating Aussie jokes. If you can do red on tap, what are we talking? Oh no, you can do red on top. You need to use something light, like red on bottom. You want it to be something heavy, like a liqueur. Red on top. The higher the proof, the better. But you could float it on top. I think I've got Dr. Abigail's 3D printed floaty tool here somewhere. But that's the thing. More alcohol is a lighter liquid, and so it's more likely to float on the top. So the challenge would be, because you've put something actually non-alcoholic, you put something alcoholic on the top, it might not float. The drinking culture changed. Yes, it's gotten a lot more sophisticated. You think okay, the trouble is if it doesn't work. I mean, also, it doesn't matter if it doesn't work. I'll just do it again another night. Okay, you know what? I'm going to look at what red things I have. I think it'd be the bittersweet aperitivo. See, my coloured absinthe. I've got the blue absinthe. They make a red one. That would definitely float on the top. Yeah, no. Drinking culture was just beer when I was a lad. It was just beer. And then there was a wine renaissance in Australia. Oh, yeah. I'm going to make a joke about that when I make the video. I don't know how old this can is, but I know it is years old. And it's like, hey, do soft drinks go off? We're about to find out. So, okay. I am just going, before doing this, I'm going to do a quick check. What do I have in the mysterious cupboard of mystery and shit? So, strawberry liqueur is heavy. Will definitely sink to the bottom. I think I've only really got one option. This is my Campari substitute. It's an Australian aperitivo. It's not very high alcohol content. In fact, it's only 18%. I don't think I have anything that you know what? I'm going to wuss out. I'm actually confident I don't have anything red that will float. So, oh no, I could do Peychaud. I could do dashes of Peychaud's bitters. Oh my god, that will work. Yes. So I'm going to do dashes of Peychaud's bitters. All right. So it'll be red on the bottom and red on the top, and more of what you like in between. God, now I'm quoting old Pizza Hut ads. All right. So I've got a plan. So we are going to put the Starwood away because this is not a whiskey drink. We're going to get this Turbo Tequila 110 proof. Where's my orange gin? Old-fashioned gin liqueur. And lime juice. And Despacito. Oh, the can's back over there. Okay, so Depicting. This and this. All right. And I'll get my ridiculous amphora with the red drink. Get trapped in my closet. Okay, so Senor Butts McGee, as you're a newbie, that's my spirits. The mysterious cupboard of mystery has liqueurs and another dozen spirit bottles that won't fit on the rack there. Mostly whiskey. Kind of a fiend for whiskey. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Get the Despacito. All right. Now we've got this tall glass. Oh, I think this is a nice looking glass. We're going to use this one. Okay. So all right. Going to do 1 ounce tequila, 1 ounce the orange, half an ounce of lime juice, Despacito, and then top of this. Okay, so I'm going to get the ridiculous amphora out because I kind of want to finish this stuff, which I don't even know if it still has alcohol content. So is that Soul Patrol? The way algorithms has you. Unlock is spooking you. You remember live breaking news coverage of that shit. Dude set up a... Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. So everyone's finding me because the Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing. Yeah, it was light bright ads of Mooninites in Boston. I'll do the whole talk on that in a bit. But that's clearly what's getting new people in. And I'm an old school fan of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Okay, so let's get this shit ready. We have a Despacito cocktail. All right. Okay. Got to get everything ready. Yes, Aqua Teen Hunger Horse. Hunger Horse? Actually, that could be a good name for a spin-off. Aqua Teen Hunger Horse. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which originally appeared as a one-off joke in Space Ghost Coast to Coast. But they refined the idea and made quite a few series and a movie of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I fucking love that Adult Swim stuff from, God, how long ago was it? 20 years ago? Wild shit, man. All right. So I'm going to shoot a video. Oh, shit. That was a bit freaky. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Yeah. All right. That's good. Let's fucking go. We're going to build this in the glass and see what happens. So we pour some red stuff in the bottom. That's enough. I'm going to say that's half an ounce. Then we add ice. Okay. Then we add an ounce of tequila. And we add an ounce of my orange gin liqueur. Okay. And then we add some Despacito. This is looking fucking great. And then red on top, Peychaud's Bitters. Oh my God, this looks fantastic. This looks fucking great. I have to take a fucking photo of it. Oh my God, I love how this looks. It fucking worked, man. We did it, Charlie. We did it. Okay. I need to get a fucking thumbnail of this because it looks good. Okay, you're done. Fucking build in the glass, man. Do that. I got to get a picture for a thumbnail. Oh, okay. I know you've never seen me do this before. This looks fucking stupid, and I'm just doing. But trust me, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's just going to be there for a little bit. I know it's annoying and stupid. Okay. Portrait. All right. Now, the talky bit. Okay, turn the audio recorder on. This will just take me, I don't know, 5 minutes or so to do this. Not scripted. Flying by the seat of my pants. Anything could happen. You, watch out. The first 3 rows will get wet. You're in the splash zone. All right, I'm going to move this. I fucking love how this looks, by the way. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is an off-brand Australian soft drink, passion fruit flavored. It's called Despacito. This came up on one of the live streams I do on my Angry Aussie channel. My friend Charlie said, like, hey, have you seen this? And he and his wife Soph said, because this is called Despacito, you should use it in a cocktail and call it Despacito. And it's like, I was sold instantly. A pun in a cocktail name? Of course I'm going to do that. So we workshopped what would that actually be. Now, the simplest thing to do would have been to do a Paloma and substitute the passion fruit soda for the grapefruit soda. That would be fine. So it's not quite enough. And I looked up, Despacito is actually Spanish for slowly. I was like, okay. Immediately I was thinking tequila because of the Spanish. And then it's like slow made me think of slow gin. And I have this that I got recently. It's a great little product from a local distiller. They call it old-fashioned gin liqueur. It's a collaboration between a well-known gin distiller in Australia, Four Pillars, and a liqueur maker, Marionette. I have lots of both of their products, and they've come together to do this. So it's essentially a slow style gin, as in a fruity gin liqueur, and it's really good. So I thought, Despacito means slowly. It's got to have slow gin in it. And because I have this orange one, I thought, well, okay, then we've got a margarita, which is tequila and orange liqueur usually. So I thought, that's what's going in here. And as I have this high-proof tequila, 110 proof, 55% ABV, I thought these two are going to go together in there. I don't think I put any lime juice in this, did I? Then we started talking about presentation. So we wanted a tequila sunrise style. So something red at the bottom. Some people... Then we started talking presentation, and we thought we want it like a tequila sunrise. So there's red in the bottom. People often use grenadine to do that, sometimes a red liqueur, and I had a few to choose from. I have this, I don't know if you've watched the channel much, a while back, my friend Dave brought over some booze from the 1970s, because his granddad had run a beer in... Fuck. Gonna go right back. Then we started talking presentation, and we thought we want it to look like a tequila sunrise with the red in the bottom. It's often grenadine in the bottom. Some people will use a red fruit liqueur down there. I've decided to go with this, which is technically a mandarin liqueur in an absolutely ridiculous amphora style bottle or decanter. I don't know if you've watched the channel a lot, but a while back my friend Dave came over with a bunch of booze from the 1970s. He inherited it from his granddad, who ran a bar in the 70s, and there was all this leftover booze. And Dave said, let's try some of it. And he left some with me, and this was one. I have a suspicion all the alcohol's gone out of this. It just tastes sweet to me, but it was originally a mandarin liqueur with some alcohol content. So I'm putting some of this in the bottom. And then Charlie sent me the challenge. Can you do it red on the top as well? I thought all the liqueurs I have will just sink, but I thought, Peychaud's bitters, which tastes good, but will also float. So we've got all these ingredients together, and we're going to make a Despacito because I love puns, and here's how to make it. First, in the glass, pour half an ounce of something red. Then top the glass with ice. And then I was doing 1 ounce or 30 mils of tequila, 1 ounce or 30 mils of my gin liqueur, and then topping that with the Despacito. And then the final touch, a few dashes of Peychaud's bitters to get the red on the top. I have to say, I love how this looks. I think the taste might be secondary, and I will eventually mix it all up, but I'm just going to taste from the middle. You know what? It's pretty good. Oh, by the way, that can of Despacito had been in my fridge for I don't know how long, but it's years. So it's like, can soft drink go off? Well, we'll find out if I poison myself with this. So if I'm back, I didn't die. And if you never see me again, I died from Despacito poisoning. But I'll go out with a Despacito, wishing you all the best and hoping to see you again sometime soon. Until I do see you again, I'll say cheers. All right, that's it for recording videos tonight. Now we're just sitting and chatting. Okay, switch and shit off. Oh, I feel like it's hot in here. It'll be so fucking hot for the next 4 or 5 days. Oh, I was about to put that in the way again. Not quite used to my new, very clever layout here, where I have more room. Here we go. I'm back. I'm sitting down. Yes, the worst splash zone is being near a sickly drunk person. Definitely. Warjackal Gaming. Hey. Oh, you're nearly drunk? It's 4 a.m.? Dude, I'm just starting to get drunk. Look, how good does that drink look? I fucking love how it turned out. Now I'm going to mix it all up, but red on the bottom, then the Despacito and the red on the top. I freaking love how it looks. Yeah, see, it's that kind of night, Warjackal. So 4 a.m. Okay, you're somewhere, you're like North America? All right, I'm going to mix this all up. So it's going to be a very red drink. Bitters at the top, sweetness at the bottom. So now it's just a red drink. Fire engine. Too much red cordial. Visually, you're in Dallas, Texas. Welcome. Man, it's really funny how many people the Mooninites thumbnail attracted. I'm all for it. I thought it was such a fringe thing. Like I literally saw an on this day, Boston had a panic. So I haven't told the story yet, so I should tell it. Soul Patrol. Someone insisted you take a sip of warm gin from their water bottle. You hate warm gin. You just took the sip, like Dolly proceeded to projectile vomit on his jacket. Well, he deserved that. Very cool drink. I love the way it looked with the layers. Taste-wise, it's much better if you mix it up. but those layers work so well. I'm so glad I came up with the idea of putting the Peychaud's bitters on the top. So you got a really good visual. Okay, so the whole theme for tonight, on this day, so there was an Adult Swim animation called Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is very silly, and they did actually get a movie. And as a sort of viral marketing campaign, the people put these like little light bright things of the characters that were very blocky, called Mooninites, and they like to give the finger. And these were placed, well, not just in Boston, but in Boston, people freaked out because it's like, I don't know, it's a thing stuck up there and it's got wires. And so the Boston police decided they were IEDs, improvised explosive devices, and it caused this huge panic. And they really fucking lost their shit over it and tried to say the guys who did it were terrorists. And apparently it's because the Boston police are not the demographic that would recognize the Mooninites from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And apparently some hours later, someone on like the mayor's staff went, that's a Moonanite. And everyone's looking at him, it's a fucking what? And he goes, no, it's from a show. That's about a show. Nice. Senor Buttface McGee. You're from Baltimore. What up? I know. I think I might have made a video of it on my YouTube channel when it... Oh, I should look that up because I literally think I did make a video of it when it came up. Fuck, I'm going to look. Where's my videos? I could maybe share it. Let me see if I can find it because Aqua... Yes! No, that's tonight. Aqua Teen. Yes. Oh, and it's the blogging bot from the future. And I think this was back in the day where you did response videos on YouTube. And this was the video I was responding to might have actually been the guys who did it. But so I'm going to play this, and it's less than a minute long, and it's one of my old characters, the blogging bot from the future, who got high and saw Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie in theaters. Kind of everyone who saw Aqua Teen Hunger Force in the theaters. Okay, so I am just going to share this very brief video that I did back in the day. Oh, okay. Dude, I have the biggest collection, and I have a few bowling shirt style shirts. Dude, you know, I'm fucking old. I can wear bowling shirts. I have a few in the bowling shirt style. I have over 40 of these shirts with cocktail themes. But okay, so I'm going to show the Aqua Teen Hunger Force video I did. Actually, when did I do it? It was, fuck me, February 2007. Almost. So I did it a couple of days after the event. Of course it's that old. I did it a couple of days after the event, February 2nd, 2007. So it was 17 years ago. Damn. Okay, so I'll just do the old... Oh, what am I doing? Share screen. The movie came out in 2007 when the promo thing happened. Okay. Let's play this.
Greetings from the future. I bring you an important message about the war on terror. With the events in the city of Boston, where some strategically placed lit-up cartoon characters were treated as a bomb threat, many people ask, where will this end? What does this mean? Tell us what the future holds for us. Here is the short version of what is happening in the war on terror. The authorities are lying to you. The authorities are completely incompetent. The authorities would rather treat you like morons than actually deliver real solutions. You don't count for shit next to corporate profits and government control of your lives. Oh, and every Boston City official and journalist responsible for beating this known story up will be ridiculed till their dying day. As will their descendants for 15 generations, because it's assumed stupidity on that scale is genetic. Sucks to be your kids. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, assemble! End transmission.
That just makes me want to. Oh my God, you're right. I got the years wrong. It's 18. Oh, motherfucker. I am still stuck in 2024. I have not adjusted to 2025 yet. You are 100% right, Soul Patrol. So, the blogging bot from the future videos, how I did them, besides wearing the silver mask and doing the really cheesy overlay, I would speak slowly when I said things in a monotone. Then I would speed it to double speed so it sounded weird, like, because I'm a robot. Uh, not very sophisticated, honestly. So it is 18 years ago I put that video up. 18 years ago, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie was released. 18 years ago, that ridiculous scare in Boston. So also, I was throwing out Senor Butts McGee. Shout out to Baltimore. The Wire is set in Baltimore, isn't it? Dude, if anything, I'm more left-wing than I was back then. Nah, the Despacito has been tamed by the alcohol. But I've got a fair bit. I think I'm gonna get one more can. So, I don't even know who sells it. Coles, Woolies, IGA. Is the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie a good movie? It's okay. I think there are multiple series. I think the series are better. Mac man, what's embarrassing? You think that video of me was embarrassing? Dude, you've got no idea how embarrassing some of the shit I've done in the last 18 years, 19 years has been, because that's how long I've been doing stuff on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Oh, The Wire's better than Law and Order. The Wire's fucking incredible for actually showing both sides of the story and showing the severe failings of law enforcement. Latina Cream Queen, hello. Good holiday. Boston Aqua Teen Hunger Force Panic Day, good holiday. Kiddo going, favorite show being talked about. I mean, it was wild. And because, again, the authorities who took it seriously, when they realized they were stupid, they just kind of doubled down and wanted to say, no, this is serious. So, okay, for reals, not a great drink. I think I put too much bitters in it, but that was the Despacito was all about appearance, and it looked fucking awesome, and I got great pictures of it for a thumbnail on YouTube, so I regret nothing. Oh, you think we could mod the Despacito? Look, for a start, I think maybe the only thing I need to change is put less Peychaud's bitters on top. You're saying The Wires came out at the same time as The Sopranos? Honestly, while I like The Sopranos, I would agree The Wire is better. Greg, how are you doing? So, yeah, I think maybe even, just because I kind of want to get fucked up on tequila, maybe even more tequila, in fact. A little bit of the orange liqueur, maybe a bit less of the red stuff in the bottom as well. But you saw me, I just free poured that, just like, yeah, some red stuff in the bottom. But I think definitely less of the Peychaud's bitters on top. Do I have any other? Oh, I have cranberry bitters. I should have used cranberry bitters. They're not as bitter as Peychaud's. It's just the Peychaud's was the first red bitters I saw. Oh, glob. Dude. If this goes like last Friday night, you ain't seen shit yet. I am all over the shop. We will, in Friday night's party night, when I normally do a stream, it's about 2 hours. I do it from 8 to 10 p.m. local time. Friday night's party night. usually goes somewhere between 4 and 6 hours. And I got so fucked up, like more fucked up than I got in a year, I think. I only used an ounce of tequila. Like, I think I should double it. Just fucking 2 ounces of tequila, even though it's a really high proof tequila. Maybe an ounce and a half. Maybe some mezcal, because I fucking love the smoke that mezcal puts in there. Maybe an ounce and a half tequila, half an ounce of mezcal. And yes, home for the elderly agreeing, we're all over the shop. Greg, so what am I? 2, 4... Oh, it's only 9 o'clock and I'm like 5 standard drinks in already. So this is half Tim Smith. 5 standard drinks in an hour is half Tim Smith. But if I have like 3 or 4 standard drinks in the next hour, fully Tim Smith. And there's still probably 3 standard drinks in this. So yay. I literally might go and get some more ice and have mineral water after this. Oh, shit. Sorry. Senor Butts McGee, in jokes. The lore of this stream. Okay, so I'm in Melbourne, Australia. We had an absolute piece of shit state politician here called Tim Smith. He was fucking garbage. And then one night he got drunk and decided he was going to drive home, and he fucking crashed into someone's fence. So he was that pissed, he had a single vehicle accident, and he didn't think he should face any repercussions for that. Everyone else thought you are not fit to be in the parliament, and he was eventually forced out of the parliament. So our in-joke on the stream is, if you're pissed, you're Tim Smith. Oh, and also Australian terminology, pissed does not mean angry. Pissed means drunk. So if you get drunk, you are Tim Smith. And I am well on my goddamn way, I will freely admit. A little bit of melted ice, aka water, from this one. When we mean someone is angry, we say pissed off. If we say someone's pissed, we just mean they're drunk. Oh, there you go. And for the elderly chiming in as well. Pissed off is angry. Pissed is drunk. Yeah, so we have Senor Butts McGee, we have a few in-jokes on the stream because I've been doing these streams since the start of COVID. So coming up on 5 years now, up to 4 or 5 times a week doing a stream. Whereas I used to upload videos 3, 4 times, pre-recorded videos, and I just went off that whole thing. Although I did start a separate cocktail channel where I just do cocktail videos, which is what I was recording earlier, videos for my cocktail channel. Oh, yes. So we will probably sink into another in-joke at some point. So please feel free to pipe up with, the fuck are you talking about when you say that? Because I'm just used to the regulars and stuff that we've been doing so much, I don't have to explain anymore. But because, much to my surprise, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force title is drawing in quite a lot of new viewers tonight, I will need to explain myself repeatedly, probably. So, but I don't mind, because this is all just about chatting about what the fuck ever. What's interesting to me is it's just been attracting new people on YouTube, because I use a service called StreamYard to restream to Facebook and Twitch as well, and we haven't had any extra ones from there yet. Oh yeah, no, you're right. The David Lynch Memorial stream brought people in. See, I kind of, sort of named the streams after something topical, but I legit did not think the anniversary of the Boston Aqua Teen Hunger Force panic was a big draw card. Turns out it is. Oh, I remember Marion Barry, Senor Butts McGee. He was caught on camera smoking crack with sex workers. First, it was not a strip bar, it was an erotic club. Second, what can I say? I'm a night owl. Yeah, he was literally caught smoking crack, and somehow he stayed there. Yes, he's basically, bitch, set me up. Oh, dude, look it up. Home Fidelity, legit. This guy, Marion Barry, was caught on camera smoking crack with sex workers. It's fucking wild. So far, I don't need to get anything out of the fridge, Safa. I might have to get more ice later. I've got a few little bits of ice. I mean, yeah, actually, I might need to go out and get another chunk of ice just to go with my mineral water. Because when I finish the Despacito, I think I definitely should drink a mineral water. Because I'll end up like last Friday night if I don't. Mental note. Also, don't get out your freezer martini, because I think when I got out the freezer martini and it was really yummy, and I poured myself 2 kind of heavy pours of martinis, which was probably the equivalent of at least 3 strong martinis. I think that was the beginning of the end for me just getting fucked up. I mean, yes, the tipping point was later in the night when I was doing shots of rum to compare as well. But I think what pushed me over the edge was having 2 freezer martinis, because they were super yummy but hella strong, and I think that's what I fucked up. No, I think that was the last straw. Sampling the rums was the last straw. It was just like, well, now you're fucked. But I think it was the martinis that convinced me now drinking a couple of shots of rum is a good idea. I think it was the martinis that loosed my moorings, whereas like, oh, I no longer know what's a good idea and a bad idea. Yes. The sampling the rums, straw that broke the camel's back. Oh my God. When you've got this much alcohol in your butts McGee, it has a lot of power. So yeah, so far tonight, I've had 2 old fashions, and I'm mostly through the Despacito, which was probably the liqueur. So it's probably 2 standard drinks. So I'm probably like 6 or 7 standard drinks in just over an hour, which is a lot. Sorry, do I have the same problem sober, making bad choices? Is that what you mean, Mac? Oh shit! Sorry, and I'm just saying with the don't say. Is this my pal, Mac? Do I know you? I just suddenly realised, Mac Mad, you may well be someone who's just stumbled on me, but I just realised. Oh my God! My man Mac! Holy fuck! Oh, okay. So Mac is one of my oldest YouTube friends who disappeared for a couple of years, which is fine. People do that, but reached out to me again recently saying you were back. Hell yeah! So, Mac, how would you describe yourself? Are you like, you still in West by God, Virginia? So it's like, Mac and I are really distant on the political spectrum, but we just get on. Yeah, no, I get it, man. You had to lay low. Shit happens. You don't have to say anything the FBI might find out about. We will keep it on the down low, my brother. But yeah, it's one of these fun examples. The cartel. Okay. Again, I'm not going to give much away about Mac. That might be a joke. That might be literally true with Mac. So yeah. So Mac's a vet from West by God, Virginia. and we just don't bullshit each other. So we get on. Politically, we're really different, but it's just like, yeah, just don't bullshit each other. Rottweiler dude, hello. Oh God, yeah. Okay, a lot of North America is cold AF. We are getting another fucking heat wave here. Gonna last for 3 or 4 days, like 100 Fahrenheit, 3 or 4 days. Yeah, that was what literally tripped me over too. It's like, wait, Mac with the "Don't Tread on Me." Is that my buddy Mac? And it is. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice to see you. And that's the whole thing. Like, I never make it a secret of my political views and my world views. And even if someone disagrees with me, it's like, well, if you don't bullshit me, I'm fine. I'm Safa. I mean, probably. I'm not going there at the moment. I'm gonna make a little effort to not start shit, basically. Oh, I finished the Despacito. Okay, that will be funny if I got to work out how to market the Despacito video. It will be funny if it actually attracts a lot of viewers who are fans of Despacito, the song. We'll see. Either way, I think it was a good idea. I think it's fair. Safa was saying he was just curious. And so, we're just like I say, I kind of, as a general rule, won't start shit with someone who doesn't start shit with me, even if we disagree about things. It's like, you know what? Disagreement is fine. Just don't get up in my face because I don't have a lot of time for it. Oh, what did I say? You did a Norwegian Wood the other night. That was pretty good. And I've actually edited the video for that. I think I could probably improve the Norwegian Wood, actually. Wait, Songs Cocktail Week? Is there a song about Norwegian Wood? Am I missing something? Because if I do the editing, Despacito and Norwegian Wood will go live in the same week, which will be in March. Oh, yeah, One Night in Bangkok. Yes, we did that. Norwegian Wood's a Beatles song. Oh, my God. I'm so fucking thick. I'm for the elderly. Why didn't you tell me when I was making it? It's a Beatles song. Oh, my God. Oh, I am so thick. I did not even realize. So that will be like in... Is it that song? I once had a girl, or should I say she once had me? Is it? Did you did? Was I drunk when you told me that? Because if I was drunk when you told me that, yeah, you're a Beatles nut. I know the song now. You said, I once had a girl, or should I say, what's that name? Senor Butt. Play the Cadbury Flake song. Graham Stokes, Only the Love. Okay. I wasn't drunk. Okay, so I'm fucking just thick, which is fair. Yeah, but yeah, fuck it, whatever. So in 1 month, I'm gonna have a One Night in Bangkok, Norwegian Wood, and Despacito go live. It's like music cocktail month. Damn. Okay, that's pretty funny. I swear to fuck, because I didn't say anything about the Beatles when I made it. I said it was called Norwegian Wood because of the fucking aquavit in it. But also, that's great because Beatles fans will come on and say, it's a Beatles song, you goddamn idiot. All right. Fair enough. What a clown. Honestly, what a clown. No one should ever trust anything. Oh, I've got lots of... I thought, I don't need to get more ice. I've got lots of residual ice. Okay, so we are going with a non-alcoholic drink now. I'm going to drink... This ice has been melting. Pour all that in there. Not making any more videos, so that can just go up there. And the ice from these two little old fashions, put that ice back in there as well. Senor Butts, those old flakeheads were almost porn, honestly. Madam Butterfly, get drunk on the chat. Oh, well, I am. Hey, Shredder. Well, dude, I need to pace myself. In the first hour, I have drunken tequila, orange gin liqueur, and like 4 shots of whiskey. So I need to calm down and have something non-alcoholic. So yeah, that my guess is I've had like 7 standard drinks in the first hour. So I fucking need to slow down or I'll end up like last Friday night where I started to forget things. Not quite a blackout, but kind of sorta. Yeah. I basically 3 cocktails that probably total 7 standard drinks. So like 7 shots of spirits in the first hour and a bit. So I'm calming down a little bit because I'm trying not to have a repeat of last Friday night when I was a very naughty boy. A bit of alcohol indulgence, you're dying. Okay, yeah, anyone else look it up. Towards the end of the stream, Home for the Elderly and another guy were actually on camera with me, and I was just fucking rotten drunk, and they were laughing at me, and I couldn't stop saying, I need to go out and get some more ice. Like over 15 minutes, like 20 times, I said, I just got to go and get some more ice. And then they're taking the piss going, hey, what are you going to do, angry? Do you have to go get some ice? I'm like, fuck you guys. What the fuck is wrong with you? I literally had to watch that part of the stream back because I didn't remember it. And I kind of only do that on average once every year or so, although there was a period during COVID where I did it twice in 1 month, where it was actually slightly worse because I wandered off camera and fell asleep but didn't end the stream. And there were other people on camera who kept the stream going. And I woke up after an hour or two and came out because I heard voices go, you're still here. Fuck are you doing? Yeah, that was basically what I was saying. Fuck you guys. I need to get some more ice. Also, I love that I could just, when they were ripping on me, I could just repeatedly say to them, oh, fuck you guys. And they just laughed just because I was so fucked up, honestly. So I got to no toilet break yet. It's only been an hour. Probably probably by 10, I'll probably want to take a toilet break. Just because also I'm drinking a whole can of mineral water. So that's a lot of volume. So by the time I've done that, I will have drunk like a liter of liquid. And I'll probably want to take a piss. What's up, Mac? What are you assuming? You assume it's at least cracked. Sorry, what did we crack? I'm What are we cracking, Mac? What's crack-a-lackin', Mac? So this is where I tried, and if not sober up, at least spend a little bit of time not getting more drunk. My urine stream? Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things, once you start, you can't stop. Sorry, USA on a turtlenecked. Maybe. We will see. So I haven't asked because we do have a few people from the US of A. Shredder, where are you situated geographically? Because we do actually have a few people from the US of A who I don't know if you're insomniac or early risers. But it's kind of fun. It's one of the fun things about the internet. Nebraska, nice. Immortalized by Bruce Springsteen. In the Midwest. So we've got people from all over. I think Madam Butterfly's in Memphis. Mac was in West by God, Virginia. Are you in Quebec now, Mac? Okay, you really are on the run from the fucking cartel. Okay. Shredder about an hour till you should be asleep. That's fair. We've had people from Texas on here. Yeah, people from like the Pacific Northwest. I know it's so fucking free at the moment. With all our American compadres sharing the freedom. How fucking Chris, our resident freedom giver, hasn't even joined us yet. He's in Oregon. But we got a lot of freedom happening tonight, which I fucking love. So, hell yeah. I mean, honestly, this has been very fun getting new people randomly coming in and just having chats. It's fucking great. The whole purpose of these streams is just to chill. Oh, sorry, Quebec East. See, the way that names get reused. You said Quebec. I thought you meant Canada. There's a Quebec in Dakota. Okay. Yeah, I know. No, you're not the only one, Shredder. There was probably half a dozen people, and I think as everyone's seeing the reference to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, they wanted to come in and say hi. It's fucking Greg, freedom fries, the best. The best fries are freedom fries. So I just randomly went, oh man, I've got some frozen chips in the freezer. I could chuck them in the air fryer and have chips on the stream, which, fuck yeah. Oh, hell, and shout out Las Vegas. Nintendo Lunchbox, the guerrilla marketing campaign of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yes. In the press conference, they wanted to talk about hairstyles of the 70s. Nice. Fidelity, you do freedom pizza? I just like freedom. So all my food is freedom food. Mac, it's annoying. You've been in the chat. No one's thank you. Sorry, that's why now we're thanking you for freedom. Dude, we have got so much freedom. We've got Nebraska, Memphis, Dakota, fucking Texas, I think. And if we get some of our in Vegas, if we get some of our other regulars, we'd have fucking California and I just said it a second ago. Pacific Northwest. Anyway, lots of fucking freedom. And thanking everyone for being a goddamn American and giving us freedom. Also, I just love having people from all over the place. We occasionally get people from the wildest places, different parts of Europe. Thank you, Mac. Appreciating the freedom, my brother. Shredder, you haven't heard of the Boston Aqua Teen Hunger Force incident? It was literally, okay, I'm just going to say it again. 18 years ago. So Aqua Teen Hunger Force was an animated series on Adult Swim on Cartoon Network, and they had a movie. And as a guerrilla marketing campaign for movie, people put these things, they were kind of like light brights. They were little light ups of these characters called Mooninites that were very blocky, pixely, giving the finger. And in Boston, someone saw them and it's like stuck on a wall and they said, oh, I can see some wires. Is that a bomb? And the Boston authorities freaked out and called it, they thought it was improvised explosive devices. And it was a whole thing. And they lost their shit over these things that were basically just light brights, guerrilla marketing for a movie. Home Fidelity put a pic on Discord. Ooh, because we got so many new people. Oh, shit. Look at it. Look at this. Sorry. I think this is a Boston cop with all the light brights. Okay, I need to share this. Look at this. That's like a Oh shit! What happened? There we go. That's like a Boston cop with all the Mooninites stuff that they confiscated. Fuck yeah! All right. So, because we kind of got some new people. So, invite code. This is like either you do or you don't do Discord. No pressure either way. But we have fun on Discord as well. If anyone wants to join, that's my Discord. Wait, who sent me a message? Pat sent me a message on Discord. Sorry, are you still in hospital? For the newbies, Pat is one of our regulars. He's a really fun guy, has special needs, and he's been having surgery. No. The hi from Pat on Discord came through just now. And Pat is just like the sweetest guy. And because he's like the nicest guy ever, the lore of the stream is we pretend Pat is the most feared hitman in the Melbourne criminal underworld. Because he's literally the least likely person to be a hitman in the Melbourne criminal underworld. So we always make jokes about, we say, I just want to say for anyone in law enforcement who's watching, Pat is definitely not the most feared hitman in the underworld. Yeah, that literally looked like a drug seizure. Have you ever seen the really fun drug seizures where the cops are trying to make a big thing and it's about $50 worth of gear? Like, it's one thing when they've got bricks and bricks of cocaine or heroin or something and it's millions of dollars worth, but sometimes they do shit and it's just, what the fuck? That's literally what I just asked Pat. Is he still in hospital? So yeah, he sent a hi message about 10 minutes ago. So boxes full of dildos. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good press conference. Cops with dildos. Pat definitely doesn't have bodies buried in. No. And as I said, I repeatedly, I just want to stress to anyone from law enforcement who may be watching, Pat is definitely not the most feared hitman in the criminal underworld. He's such a sweetie. He would never take out drug kingpins. Who was the guy that got taken out this week? The enforcer? Not Pat. I'm just going to go on record. There was someone from Melbourne's criminal underworld who got whacked this week. It wasn't Pat. I just want to make that absolutely clear. It was not Pat who whacked that guy this week. So, and again, yeah, Pat did not kill anyone last Wednesday, okay? They were just like running the joke about the person with my t-shirt that says not involved in child trafficking invites a lot of questions that are already answered by the shirt. Is Pat like Dexter? No, because Dexter killed people. Pat definitely doesn't kill people. Oh, yes, Senor Buttface, I want to hear your idea for a movie. Please tell me. Because that's the nature of these streams. I know you're new to the stream tonight. You can bring up literally anything. I only shut people down who are boring fuckheads who are hateful to other people. Shredder, Pat definitely hasn't been perpetrated multiple highly sophisticated clandestine assassination. Yes! See? Shredder, you fucking know. Yes! Shredder gets it. Shredder's new to the stream, but Shredder instantly understands. Pat is not like the guy from Day of the Jackal. Absolutely not. I think I'm like 3 episodes into that new thing, Day of the Jackal. And I think there's probably like 6 episodes live. And then I think there's 10 episodes altogether in the series. Yeah, it's the fact that, like, if you track Pat's physical location and serious hits in the criminal underworld, it's an absolute coincidence that Pat was there. So that's your movie idea. Pat's accidentally around people getting murdered. Oh, that would be the best. And it's like Pat is actually not the hitman. People keep getting whacked around him, and he's going, "No, not me." It is. That is actually really good. Yeah, Pat's not in the hospital to fix his trigger finger. Oh, yes, Mr. Bean. Oh my God. That's so good. So Nintendo Lunchbox, you put a news clip in the Discord. Where are we? Let me have a look. Oh, dildo on the news. Sorry. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can find the relevant bit. It's 31 seconds. I'm not going to play a video because I'm paranoid about content matching. I'm going to see if I can find just a still. I'm assuming this is the thing with the. Oh my God! You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it full screen. Because I think if it's small enough, I won't get content matched. But go on Discord to see the whole thing. I'm actually going to do this. So it's a little bit smaller, and I won't have sound on, but check this out. Talking about the hall, the door opens. Look at the wobbling dick coming out. Holy shit. Oh my God. And I feel like that guy with the microphone doesn't actually realize they just carried a huge wobbling dick behind him. Also, fun fact. Okay, that video that got suggested, that's one I've actually been watching on YouTube. And it's really interesting. Christians should never bother debating atheists who know what they're talking about, because, and not just Christians, but deeply religious people, because religious conviction is not about evidence or logic or anything. It's like belief and something that gives meaning to your life. I think you should just rest in that. This gives meaning to my life. This makes me feel good, whatever. Don't try and debate with logic, because it won't work. You won't win. And that video I was watching with this really polite English guy, and that is generally true, Nintendo Lunchbox. Atheists read the Bible more than Christians. So the atheist guy is a very polite young English guy. But yeah, religion, spirituality is about belief. And so don't try to argue logic or evidence or facts, because it simply won't work, and usually don't come out looking good. And it's like, you know, if someone is religious or spiritual or a person of faith, it's like, you know what, that's your thing and that's cool. It's not my thing. Don't try to convince me of it. So I am not going to go out of my way to harass someone who is a person of faith. But my general rule is, don't ask me questions you don't want the answers to. And my general advice to people of faith is, don't get into arguments about evidence or logic, or because it won't work. It won't work. Just live your life. Be a good person. I literally don't give a shit what someone believes in if they're a good person. Oh, Shredder joined the Discord. Nice. Thanks for joining the Discord, Shredder. I think you'll see the different channels. We have fun, basically. It's not a big Discord, but we just have fun. Shreddy, you've got a co-worker. Recently found faith. Hard to convey your own homegrown distrust the doctrine. Yeah. My big thing is don't get into it. I'll be completely fine with someone, like I said, and I work with people of multiple faiths. And it's just like, you know what? I'm just not getting into it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they start inviting you either into a discourse or to events, that's when it gets difficult. Because kind of like my rule, like I said before, is don't ask me questions you don't want the answers to. Also, if I say you're pissing me off, stop doing what you're doing, or I'm probably going to get really aggro and abusive. It's pretty simple. It's like, I don't want to talk about that. Or it's like, you're pissing me off. Shut the fuck up. And if you don't shut the fuck up, when I suggest you shut the fuck up, you're probably going to get both barrels. Because when I go to town on someone, I go to town on someone. So, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of with that. Being invited to someone's church is like being invited to an Amway meeting. Yeah. POTUS. Oh my God, that was so, oh my God. We have just got maybe he's gonna drop dead soon, which will be fun. Actually, it wouldn't be fun because his psycho supporters would turn it into a conspiracy. But he's just gonna say stupid, unhinged shit every other day. Shreddy, you find it easy to let them do their thing without being involved. Yeah. It's like live your life. Don't drag me into it. Holiday, hello. This showed up on your YouTube. Dude, I don't know why. It's just the thing I said about Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I've had so many new people pop in tonight, and we're having delightful conversations about literally what everyone. I mean, JD Vance is a piece of shit, honestly. Senor Buttface, Butts McGee, head out. Thank you. Pat Problematic Hitman movie was a great idea. Thank you for dropping in. Yes, I did actually see a bit of that. It's not just that he blamed Obama, DEI, and dwarves in one sense. It's just the weird rambling way he's. Okay, so yeah, you love Aqua Teen. I legit did not think naming this after the Boston Aqua Teen Hunger Force panic would get a lot of people, but it's got quite a few people. Oh, favorite Aqua Teen Hunger Force character. It's probably context. Because if you think of the main characters, Master Shake is kind of funny. Meatwad's funny because he's so fucking stupid. Frylock. Sorry, I'm thinking Master Shake is a shithead. Frylock is funny. He's always trying to be cool. And even the neighbor, I think I'm Carl. I kind of think I'm Carl. Oh, you're a Meatwad fan? That's fine. They are all really funny characters. If we call them the four main characters, they're all funny. I kind of feel like I'm Carl though, the fat obnoxious guy. Was Willie Nelson? Oh, sorry, you're saying me, Willie Nelson, because of the grey beard and grey hair. That's fine. I also get Jack Black a lot because you can't necessarily tell because you can only see this much of me, but I'm a fat motherfucker. So I get Jack Black a lot. Jiggle Billy. Oh my God. The Squid Billies. Jack Black's granddad? Actually, I think we're about the same age. What was it? It was the alien who rapped, I want candy. I don't know. Jiggle Billy, nighttime jiggly. Oh God, sorry. Willie Nelson is the spider guy with the chainsaw arms. I thought you were literally talking about Willie Nelson. There you go. You remember it better than me. Beginning Trump, second terms. Shaking Carlsville. Oh, MC Chris did the rapping. Yes, MC Chris. You heading out, Senor Butts McGee? Thank you so much for hanging out, man. Take care. I was going to look something up and I forgot what it was. So I will just let it slide. Let it slide, Clyde. All right. So YouTube is doing me favors tonight with a lot of people. Like Jessica Tandy, I want candy. Was MC Chris check who did the Star Wars rap? I mean, maybe. Yes, Butsy's going to do the Pat movie. Ah, goodness gracious me. Okay, for the last half hour, I've just been drinking mineral water and I still kind of feel pissed, as in drunk. Holiday, your friend saw him in Tulsa, had him call after the show. Oh man, that's nice. Ha! Nanny state. Okay. I think the concept of the nanny state is bullshit. But compare rules and regulations compared to some other countries, there are a lot. You think Victoria's the worst in Australia? I don't know. It's not really something I've done any analysis of it. Okay, weirdly, freedom is not universally spread because we can be comfortable with some things in Australia that will get you into terrible trouble in the US. Whereas, yes, the United States does have constitutional protection of free speech, and we don't. But questions of free speech can be determined in the courts. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Okay, Labor has a shit track record with wanting to censor the internet. Goes right back to Stephen fucking Conroy, and they would just say stupid shit. The Conservatives are just gone to conservative, but Labor actually has a super shit track record with dumb reasons for wanting to. Holiday, I hope you do. If you're enjoying the stream, this is the thing I do, 4 or even 5 days a week, depending on the week. And you happen to have lucked into Friday night party night, because the normal streams go for 2 hours, 8 to 10 p.m. local time, and it's 9:42 p.m. now. So normally I'd be 20 minutes away from finishing the stream. Thanks, Holiday. I really appreciate it. But it's Friday night. It's party night. So I'm going to go for probably until I drink enough alcohol to feel really sleepy. Last week, that was 1 a.m., which is another 3 hours. And oh my God, I was messy. And so I've got to make a conscious effort to not be that messy tonight. Shredder, that is fine if you need to bid farewell. I am really glad you joined us, and it'll be great to see you again another time. So take care, my friend. You ordered some freedom pizza. Nice. Okay, tomorrow night is date night, so I'm not doing a stream tomorrow night. We're going to a new thing. It's a pub, and I think it's kind of a bit upmarket. Their cocktail list looks good. Yeah, Shredder's been a great contributor tonight. Really appreciated having you on. So trying out a new venue. It's always kind of fun to be trying somewhere new. So got to rank both the food and the drink tomorrow night. See what it's like. But they have some very interesting sounding cocktails on their menu. And they're interesting enough that if I have one or two, I'll feel like I'll be able to ask, how adventurous is the bartender? Holiday, you've said it. Look, I'm trying to be at least vaguely responsible. This is mineral water. I'm going to finish this before I have another alcohol. Also, Holiday, I don't know how long you've been on. I forget, but see, look, this the bar, whiskey, gin, rum, and some tequilas, and then assorted things down there. And the cupboard there has my liqueurs and some overflow spirits that wouldn't fit on that shelving. Nintendo Lunchbox, your brunch place started serving Red Bull margarita. See, energy drinks and alcohol, bad decision juice. Yeah, I mean, I feel good. I've just been drinking this for half an hour. I got to decide. I was kind of inspired by some articles on Punch Drink about modifying drinks and coming up with something of your own. Yeah, I'm hoping the food looks good, the drinks look good. So I have high hopes for tomorrow night's date night. It might end up on the regular rotation. We'll see. And then I think the place we go 2 weeks after that will be somewhere we tried, and it was I don't know. When we go to a place and we're not sure, we give it a second chance. So it's kind of like a lot of places, the first time we go there, it's like, this place is fucking awesome. Definitely coming back. Occasionally it's like, no, this place is a letdown, not coming back. But then sometimes it's like, I'm not sure. It's not great and it's not terrible. And we'll go back. Oh my God, holiday. What do we talk about? What don't we talk about? Politics, music, alcohol, current events, pop culture, weird sexual proclivities. I don't know. Safa maybe in and out, maybe being quiet. Oh God, you remember the mask stuff? Okay, it's ages since I've been recognized in public for the Angry Aussie stuff, but back in the day, like 15 years ago, it would happen semi-regularly. Yeah, no, he actually asked me what I had for dinner. It was like a chicken pasta bake thing that I got from the supermarket. It was pretty fucking good, actually. So yeah, holiday. Anything? If there's anything you want to talk, explore, get my weird, fucked up takes on, I'll go there. Jacob, hello. Fuck the masks. Sorry, I think you got a slight typo there, and I'm not sure exactly what you're referencing. For anyone who doesn't know, I had this YouTube channel existed since the very early days of YouTube. And for the first year and a half, I just had played characters and I would wear a mask all the time, trying to maintain anonymity. But I eventually took the mask off, as you can see. Oh, yeah. They have a lot of great pre-made meals at the supermarket. And this one was really marked out. Madam Butterfly. Go back to sleep before getting... Holy shit. You're going... Yeah, who cares about Friday, I guess? You're going all the way through. Jacob. Wow, dude, I'm getting there. I've had 3 cocktails so far. You're in San Fran. Nice. We have so many people. Mac, if I had a mask, it would be better looking than this, quite honestly. You don't like San Fran? I visited San Fran in the 90s. No, early 2000s. Actually, both. I've been to San Fran a couple of times, and I think it's not as good as it used to be. So we've got people from all over the US tonight, which is great. That's what I love about the internet, getting people from all over. But I have not been to San Fran for like 15 years, I don't think. Long time since I've been to the US, in fact. I'd love to do a proper exploration of the US. Such a big country, so much diversity, so many different sort of local things with the people. Freaking awesome. So I think I've kind of decided what I might do with... okay, you reckon it's Armageddon these days? Okay, I'm going to take your word for it. Holiday, you've always wanted to go to Australia. Your wife's scared. Oh, okay. Oh, no, God. Okay, if you can survive Florida, man, you're fine in Australia. You have all the whack shit. You have gators, you have snakes, you have everything. And again, People don't get bitten by snakes that much, and no one's died from snake bites since the 80s, I don't think. We got anti-venoms for our most dangerous things in the 80s, and we do have some really fucking dangerous snakes and spiders, but we've had anti-venom since the 80s, and no one's died since then. I mean, fucking hurts. And yes, I have seen some extremely funny videos of people lifting a toilet seat and there's a snake in the toilet bowl. Yeah. Mac, Australian, continental US. Yeah, literally very similar area. Like it's about, well, what, 4,000 kilometers coast to coast? Very similar landmass, except Australia, of course, is an island, and continental US, you got Canada, you got Mexico, and all that. But yeah. Okay, there are a couple of different breeds of wombat. They can be little shitheads, actually. There are, like, they vary from like this big to this big, and they can be a bit aggressive. Is it about 3,000 miles? Yeah, roughly. Nintendo Lunchbox declaring the best San Fran brunch place is called Squat and Gobble. Wah, wah, wah. Oh yeah, the drop bears is our favorite thing to warn visitors about. Carnivorous koalas drop out of the trees and get you. Yeah, the center of us, we are like fertile coast and just fucking desert in the middle. We have way more desert than the continental US. That is a big difference. But you get like tropical North Queenslands like Florida, Victoria, where I am, is kind of like the Pacific Northwest. WA, climate-wise, is like California, Western Australia. Trying to mind all our drop bears for the fine metals. Koalas have chlamydia. There is actually a legit problem with koalas who must be horny fuckers with sexually transmitted infections. There is legit, it sounds like you're making some sort of stupid joke, but there is legit a chlamydia problem in the koala population, which is just like, okay. Koalas are all fucking too much. They can't put condoms on because they've got little claws. They puncture the condoms. Mac, the allegations that I had sex with a koala are yet unproven. So, on the advice of my lawyer, I'm not making a comment on the koala sex allegations. And we'll leave it at that. But those teasy little sluts like it. Okay. Holiday. Broadly, Australians get on great with New Zealanders, unless you're a rugby thing. And the rugby and even the cricket competition between Australia and New Zealand can get pretty fierce. It was an emu. Oh my God. I've just started watching Letterkenny. I've been watching clips of it on YouTube for years. But all the seasons are on Foxtel Binge in Australia. And so I've just started watching it. And there's this running joke about guys who fucked an ostrich. Madam Butterfly, take a shot of tequila. Oh, no. No. I don't do shots, no. Yeah, I mean, Bluey's Australia's most successful export for a couple of decades, I think. Yes, I have actually read that, Jacob. Koalas actually have fingerprints that can look like human fingerprints. I have actually read that, which is wild. Okay, I think I said I'd have to take a piss break at about 10 o'clock when I finish this, and it's about 10 o'clock, and I've about finished this. So I think I am going to have... I didn't upload 4 hours of Tom Kitten today. I'll do that tomorrow. Because you don't have koalas to blame crimes on. You get caught. Yeah, that's a risk. So I think I just got an Imgur link posted. I'm going to see if I can share it. It's weird. It's not loading. Also, I'm going to fucking close a bunch of tabs I got open because my laptop fan is working overtime. And it's not loading. Why? Page not found. Fuck is that about? I'm going to try once more. No, it's not loading, and I don't know why. Anyway, there's a good meme about how men drink a bottle. Oh, wait, I think this is working. Is this working? No, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm trying to load an Imgur link so I can share it, and it's not working. So just go look on the Discord. So if you're not on the Discord, you should be, because we can share stuff there. Oh, Tom Kitten has his own YouTube channel called Evil Tom Kitten. So far, there's 3 videos. Tom Kitten stares into your soul for 1 night, for 1 hour. Tom Kitten stares into your soul for 2 hours, 3 hours. And I have edited the 4-hour one. I meant to put it up today, but I forgot. I'll put it up tomorrow. Drunk driving joke? What did I miss? Anyway, I miss things. You introduce your wife to Rocco's Modern Life. Oh my God, I fucking love Rocco's Modern Life, actually. That is a really funny character. Rocco is a wallaby. Jacob's glad the earth isn't flat. And Max got some bad news. It is. Yes, Philbert was good. But again, Rocco's Modern Life snuck some really saucy jokes in. Like Rocco's job appeared to be working on a phone sex line. Nice. So I'm not promoting Tom Kitten's channel. I'm going to upload 1 video a week. Each one's an hour longer until there's a 10-hour video of Tom Kitten. And I'm not going to promote it. I just want it to be a weird fucking thing on the internet that people may want to. Was who a dingo? Rocco is a wallaby. Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life is a wallaby. And his mate was a cow. Possibly a trans cow, because the character had udders but presented quite male. Who knows? That is the thing that happens a lot in cartoons. They have a character that presents as one gender but has characteristics that belong to the other gender. So it's like, damn. Not someone revving their car. Best just the was the golf game one. Okay, I don't know Rocco's Modern Life well enough to know all the episodes. I am going to take your word on that, Mac. That was a good episode. But I might actually put Tom Kitten on. Ooh, was the voice of Rocco also the voice of SpongeBob? I don't know. And yes, Jacob, you definitely got some good stuff on Nicktoons. I think Rocco's page. Maybe. I don't know that they're having sex. I think they're just mates. Who knows? You're a teen through the Nicktoons era. There was definitely some good stuff. And just, I loved because, like, you know, my kids who are in their 20s now, so they were growing up with some really wild cartoons. There's some real surreal shit in there. Oh, the voice of Rocco is the guy from Reno 9/11. Holiday coming in with the trivia. You know what? Speaking of Tom Kitten's channel, let me see. I'm going to open YouTube. I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes of Tom Kitten. So I've got to search Evil Tom Kitten. Yes, 3 subscribers. Greg's one of them. So, okay, I'll share with you. Same guy did the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Nice. Greg, the opening theme for Rocco's Modern Life performed by Tom Kenny and the B-52s. Nice. Lady, what's his name? Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo did a shit ton of music for cartoons, Rugrats, a whole bunch of other things. Love you too, Mac. Take care, man. Look after yourself. It'll be fun if we catch up on another stream. You're 41 and your liver's marinated in vodka. That's all right. Okay, so the same guy did the voice of Spyro from Spyro the Dragon. Oh, wild. Okay, so I'm going to share Tom Kitten with you, and then I'm going to leave it on for a couple of minutes while I go and take a pee. So this is the original video. Tom Kitten stares into your soul for 1 hour. So it starts off like way back there. And then it's like if I click through, it like slowly zooms in, zooms in, zooms in until it's like really close. So it takes an hour to do that. So you can't really see it with the naked eye. But of course, then I'm making ones that go for multiple hours. So the zoom in is imperceptible. And I don't know. I just want stoners to find it. Oh, yeah, Jacob, everyone's kind of freaked out about Tom Kitten. Everyone thinks Tom Kitten's possessed. It's on the back of my chair here. It was actually knitted by my partner's mum. Is a kid's storybook character, Tom Kitten. But yeah, I'm going to leave you with Tom Kitten for a couple of minutes because I have to take a pee break and some spooky music to go with it. Oh, Tom, you're so creepy. Okay, you can just see it zooming in. It does it on the 1 hour one, you can just see it, but the ones that go 2, 3, 4 hours, you can't really see it. Ren and Stimpy, I fucking love. Even though, the guy behind it was a predator, preyed on teenagers. Oh, horrible when I found that out. Rugrats was a fucking hoot. It's such a squeaky clean kids cartoon. It's beautiful. Oh, also, I'll let you talk about jump scares. I am actually putting some little edits into the long one, just in case some weirdo watches it for hours. They're just going to be little jarring things that happen at various points. Holiday weed's a big thing in Australia. I personally don't do it, but yeah, 90-kilogram cub jumps into my arms. Nice. You know what? I just had an idea. I'm going to mix myself a drink. I was just going to have how pretty is the color of this? This is a clarified cocktail that had blue curacao in it, which is why it's got that really nice turquoise color. I was just going to have that, and I might have some of that. But I want to try out. I have an idea. So the Godfather cocktail is a really simple one. It's just whiskey and then some Drambuie, which is a whiskey liqueur. And I thought, if I make that with whiskey, but with some of the liqueurs that are made by monks and call it a Holy Father. You like a dirty martini? I like a dry martini. Dirty martinis are good. In fact, when I go on date nights with Mrs. Angry, one thing we will often do, because we'll order cocktails and we'll sort of swap and taste each other's cocktail, but we'll get martinis. We'll get one dry martini and one dirty martini and just swap it sip for sip. I fucking love that. And I never really got into Johnny Bravo, but it's kind of funny. Ice cream, nice. I actually had ice cream earlier tonight. Fuck yeah. You've just remembered you've got ice cream. Let's fucking go. All right, so I'm going to make a cocktail. Instead of a Godfather, I'm going to call it a Holy Father. So I'm going to mix it. So I think I'm going to do, it's going to be whiskey, Benedictine, and green chartreuse. I'm also just going to double check. I'm sure I know what I'm talking about with a Godfather. God. Oh, what the fuck? Godfather. So, okay, so a Godfather is whiskey and amaretto. So I'm getting mixed. Rusty Nail is Godfather and Drambuie. All right. I'm going to invent a cocktail which we're calling Holy Father. Johnny Bravo, Soldier Minds. Taught you how to get laid bus. Do Johnny Bravo lines work? Hey, Lady of Expletives, hello. Welcome. Haven't seen you for a little while. Hope you've been well or at least okay. I am going to make, well, that's what the Godfather does. Makes you an offer you can't refuse. And I am generally a naughty boy, Jacob. I'm going to invent a cocktail, which I'm going to call the Holy Father. Because what's a bit of sacrilege between friends? Okay. The only question is, what whiskey do we use? Scotch is usual. Maybe I'll do it with Scotch. I think the Scotch is in here. I don't really want to do a smoky Scotch. Do I have a non-smoky Scotch? I should do. There's so many fucking whiskeys in here. Whiskey. Ah, there it is. Old Pulteney. Non-smoky Scotch. Blended Scotch. Actually, it's a single malt, I think. It is actually a single malt. Okay. 12-year-old. Okay. One of the reasons I love making cocktails is you can really upset like whiskey purists by getting a good quality whiskey and putting it in a cocktail, and they go, no! I'm like, harden up, princess. Where's my Benedictine? I should take the camera over here and show you inside the mysterious cupboard of mystery. But I'm gonna make this drink first. Okay, so keeping it simple. Half ounce, quarter ounce. I'm going to do quarter ounce. Quarter ounce of the two herbal monk liqueurs. Quarter ounce of green chartreuse. Global shortage, but I've got a lot. Quarter ounce of green chartreuse. Quarter ounce of Benedictine. Shazam, y'all. 2 ounces of whiskey, Scotch whiskey. And Shazam. All right, so that's it. Nice and simple. Give it a stir. I want it chilled. I like cold drinks. 41 is 14 in Hollywood. I'm not sure what that means. Holiday, yeah, man. I'd invite you over for drinks, honestly. Hey, Celtic King, one of my regulars. We got so many new people tonight, Celtic. It's wild. Actually, sex hats are gone. I cleaned out the cupboard. Shaking like Jellystone. All right. Howdy, howdy. That's okay. You can be whatever. We're all naughty boys. Gotta work. Okay, well, yeah, it's Friday night for me, so I don't got to work till Monday. It's going to be a heat wave, and I refuse to go into the office. I'm going to say, this is bad for my health because I'm old. Like, they're trying to make me go in one more day a week, and I'm going, no, you know what I found out with the award? One of the reasons you can say you don't want to go into the office is if you're over 55. That's apparently the same. I chucked them out on the nature strip. And some of them got taken by people, but some of them went into hard waste. I don't think there are any sex hats in there anymore. I put them all out. I gave young Mr. Angry the option. I said, there's still some of your costume stuff here. And I went through it, and he actually wanted one. There was one complete costume. He wanted that, but he didn't want the sex hats. So the sex hats are all gone. Anyway, so I'm going to try my new concoction, the Holy Father. That's really good. That's a fucking winner. It's not my favorite. It's not going to be my favorite cocktail. Honestly, I have this suspicion this will be better with a tiny bit of my brown sugar syrup. Okay, ladies and experts, you know what? Just for you, I'm going to double check. Did I clear out all the sex hats? I still have the sex chickens that all look like they're getting ready to give blowjobs. So I have the sex chickens. I don't think there's any sex hats. Let's look in the cupboard. How far does my laptop cable go? Not that far. Okay. So this cupboard, there's some shirts. There's not much in there. Some laptops, boxes, stuff that I was storing. Okay. So not much in there. But, okay. The next one's the real booze cupboard. Let's see if we can show you what's in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that there, that's liqueurs. That's just a fuck ton of liqueurs. Up there is some glassware. Where are we? Glassware and sort of overruns of booze, which is mostly whiskey, but there are some rums up there. But there's no sex hats. The sex hats are, in fact, all gone. So, sadly, the sex hats are all gone. I just got to close this up again. Ugh. Oh, wait. I want to put a bit of my special sugar syrup on here. Just a splash. Like a bar spoon's worth. Teaspoon of sugar syrup. Not even a sex fascinator. Hey, Big Joe. Thank you. Even though it's not my thing. Oh, Jacob, do you want to join? Yeah, I can actually fucking do it. I'll do it. Yeah, no, they're all for me to just have different. Oh, where are we? Different glasses and things. Yeah, I kind of roughly tried to work out how many years would I last if I never bought any more alcohol, and I think it's like 3 or 4 years. All right, I'm going to do it. Okay, this is the thing we do on Friday nights. Anyone wants to join? Don't do anything to get me banned from YouTube is my one wish. So there's the link if anyone wants to join. This is Friday nights, party night. Join, chat, talk shit. All right, so the Holy Father. Oh my God, it's definitely better with just that little bit of the sugar syrup. Fuck yeah. knowing I would get no more alcohol, 3 or 4 miserable years as I worked my way through it. Madam Butterfly, got to get out of bed, start getting ready for work. Just staying on the stream. I'm clearly a bad influence, Madam Butterfly, that you've stayed up all night and now you're going to work. You look and sound like weird. Well, look, you don't have to join. I just put that link in case anyone wanted to. It's completely optional. I'm perfectly capable of rabbiting on like an episode. I think I've got my light on too bright. I was experimenting with it earlier. Where's the fucking dimmer? Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I think I had my light on too bright. We all love Wookiees, Her Ladyship, but no pressure at all. Oh my God. No, that just like a teaspoon of the sugar syrup. That's it. I'm going to make that for the cocktail channel. The Holy Father. A take on the Godfather. Are you going to jump on when you finish the ice cream? Nice. You've got a cat trying to kill you. I periodically have pigeon problems. Regulars on the stream will remember at various times I've sat here and going, it sounds like there's an angry pigeon in the hall. And I've opened the door and put the webcam out there. There's a fucking angry pigeon out there harassing me. Because my partner's son rescues and rehabilitates injured pigeons. But he's got one that's like his permanent companion. They're married. He's a husband. And she, or possibly he, I don't know, has an attitude. And we've got one that's certainly been here for quite a while. I don't know what the ultimate goal is, but it's a huge pigeon known as a king pigeon. It's basically twice as big as a regular pigeon, and they don't fly very well. They were apparently bred for meat. Like, you would definitely get a decent meal off this pigeon. I'm just saying. Your cat tried to trip you in the dark with his giant football-shaped body. Oh, it's evil. My cat, we used to have 2, and sadly, Mimsy, we had to take it to the vet for the final time about a year ago. But Shadow, which is the younger cat, younger by about 5 years, her personality completely changed. Like, I legit thought she was bullying Mimsy, the older cat, because when they eat food, like, Shadow would push her aside. But Shadow was apparently really repressed by Mimsy because she was just timid and would hide all the time. When Mimsy was gone, her personality completely changed, and she socializes and sits with us. And yes, Kipsy is the name of the permanent resident pigeon. And yeah, as I said, he is the husband. Dr. Abigail has actually seen. And Kipsy actually does, like, he'll do a thing where he put his hand there and he goes, oh, that thing Kipsy does is like a mating ritual. It's like, yeah, cool. Thanks for sharing, bro. Honestly. Pigeon wants to have sex with you. Why not? Oh my God, that is a fucking winner. Just that little bit of sugar syrup is just the fucking tits. So I might do that on Sunday night. I might actually make a video of that one. The Holy Father. Oh, Jacob. Oh my God. How close is your Jacob? Good, man.
Hey, I just want to see how you're doing. It's from California, other side of the ocean.
Thank you. Yeah, we are separated by a gulf, and yet we are together, which I fucking love.
Yeah, separated by a whole lot of water.
There is a fuck ton of water between you and me, but here we are, and it's friggin' awesome.
Yeah, separated by a whole ton of water, but connected by a bit of electricity.
I know. How good is that? And also joining us, Dr. Abigail. Hello. I don't think we have sound on you, Dr. Abigail, actually. You've got your overly complicated setup there. You've got to do the right connections.
Well, I hope everything's working just right.
No, you're doing great, Jake.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you are.
Now,
although we've got an echo like a second later.
Yeah, it's going to echo for a sec. Just give me a sec.
All right. That's all right.
How's that? Is that better?
We're all good. We are all good. Yeah.
So I'm wearing headphones, but the headphones don't work.
But the mic works.
Just the microphone.
Okay.
Because I can't find my
working.
freaking snowball, my actual proper microphone.
Oh, right, the actual mic.
Can't find it. It's just disappeared. So these bits don't work, but the microphone does. So I'm listening to you through the speakers. These are just because the microphone works better when they're on my head. And so if you hear an echo, just let me know. I'll mute myself. Or you me or whatever.
Jacob, you were saying you're in San Francisco, is that right?
Yeah, San Francisco, California, on the wrong side of the planet.
I have to admit,
everything must be upside down. Up there.
Yeah, everything's upside down over here.
Yeah,
I look up. I guess everything's looking down or something.
So, dude, you're definitely in the right way. Like, so it's Friday night for us. It's much earlier on Friday for you, but
I think it's Friday. Yeah, I think it's Friday over here. I believe it's Friday.
Dr. Abigail is clearly sober, but I'm not. So
I haven't had anything to drink tonight.
I've had plenty of drink over here.
What are you drinking, Jacob? Because
I'm having vodka. I have vodka and just whatever I can find to mix it with.
And that's what you do with vodka. You just find something to mix it with.
Just anything you can mix it with. That's what you do with vodka. It's just anything you can mix it with. That's what you do. Vodka, just mix it with anything.
That's pretty much all it's good for, unless you drink it straight.
Yeah, but
you can't drink it straight when it's cheap.
Again,
there's alcohol. It's like you mix. It's like you get bacteria to take a shit, and that's vodka. It's bacterial shit. You get yeast to take a shit, and that's vodka.
I mean, Jacob, your first time on the stream, but you are a perfect fit for this stream.
That is classy as fuck, and I'm here.
Oh,
for
that's what the Russians did. You get yeast to take a shit, you call it vodka.
Oh, we got it. We got it the first time. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yes.
I don't know what you Australians call vodka, but you probably call it something classier than that.
Nah. Yeah. I do have some vodka somewhere, but I'm into the
probably comes from something better than that.
Yeah.
He probably got the kangaroos to drink something. He probably get them to piss it out. You probably get them. Yeah, probably comes out with something proof 20%. He probably called something better than that.
There is literally a whiskey here called Kangaroo Whiskey that I've seen. I've never tried it because it's a little bit expensive, and it's like I don't want to lash out $100 on something that I'm not familiar with. So I'm hoping that I get it somewhere once to see if it's any good. But we were talking about koalas earlier, and them they get high off the eucalyptus leaves, and there are I've heard people claim that koala pee is a hallucinogen, but that may be just be some weird hippie shit. I don't know.
I don't know. I would be asking you about that. I live in America. I only heard about the drop bears from the tourists.
Yeah, that's what we like to tell the tourists about, the carnivorous drop bears. That
you guys we come over there. You tell us about the drop bears. Don't go walk out in the woods. The drop bears will get us.
Oh, a lady chip.
That's what you tell us. That's what you guys are supposed to tell us. Don't go walk out in the woods. Drop bears will get us.
If it works, I don't know if it's working.
That's what you tell us.
It was working. You're on mute now, but I could actually hear you just before, Her Ladyship. Okay.
Better.
When I was in California once, in LA, in a suburban shopping mall, there were fucking coyotes in the parking lot. That tripped me out. Coyotes at the supermarket.
Oh, the coyotes, they're freaking cowards. They run away. You just got to scare them. You raise your arms and scare them. They're nothing.
I was a bit taken aback.
Yeah, I will.
They're not even dogs. They're like cowards. Like you know the cartoons we have, the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner cartoon.
Yeah.
They're just a joke. They're just a joke.
That's fair.
You're just gonna watch the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner cartoons.
He's a good artist. Wile E. Coyote is known for his realistic art, where he does tunnels and stuff that people crash into.
Yeah.
I have literally seen a thing where someone painted a thing on a wall where a road kind of led to a brick wall. They did a tunnel, and Wile E. Coyote was there with a paintbrush, like he painted a tunnel, and cars fucking crashed into the fake.
Yeah,
tunnel.
He paints the tunnel. He paints the tunnel into like a wall, and he runs into it. He plows himself into the tunnel.
Yeah, although
the wall or something. It's like hell funny.
You could be Pepe Le Pew, who kind of obsessively wants to have sex with a cat. But I remember a really old.
Those are hella old cartoons, like 50-year-old cartoons. Those are like all 50-year-old cartoons.
Yeah. No, and I grew up on those, like the Looney Tunes and stuff that was done in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, it's all 50-year-old. We don't even make animation anymore in this country. We haven't made animation in this country for like 50 years.
Yeah, I know. I think it goes through phases, and you get there's always something interesting. You go through periods where there's a lot of really crappy animation, But then
Yeah.
someone will come out and do something interesting. And it's like, whether it's, what have we been talking about so far? Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. I think
Rocco.
Ren and Stimpy was close to the end of American animation, like around 2000s, like when American animation ended.
2000s, yeah.
I think
but I don't know,
2000s when American animation ended.
I don't know. I reckon there's still been some good stuff. Even like, as cheesy as it is, I love Rick and Morty. I'm a Rick and Morty fan.
Rick and Morty's good.
Yeah. And the other one made by the same people, Solar Opposites, I find really funny. But even some of the kids' ones, I mean, Steven Universe is pretty old now. What are the kids into these days? I don't even know.
I don't even know. I never even watched Steven Universe. I did hack. I did watch the hacked website where I did watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
but I didn't watch Steven Universe. I should go back and see if I can find Steven Universe.
Try it out, because there was some really interesting stuff in Steven Universe. A ladyship's gone back.
Tell me there is stuff I should see in there. Like there's like Illuminati symbolism and all this kind of weird shit in there.
Have you ever watched oh fuck, what was it called?
Like there's stuff I should see in there.
There was this
like there's like Bob's Burgers. Like people tell me I should watch Bob's Burgers.
I love Bob's Burgers.
Symbolism or something.
There was this show, there's this cartoon that was supposed to have a shared universe with Rick and Morty. It was about these two kids who lived with their grandfather.
Something Falls.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. That was a trippy show. That show
wasn't one of the characters supposed to be a pyramid? Wasn't one of the characters a pyramid in Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
Wasn't one of the characters a pyramid?
That show was really good.
Was that I Am Pyramid, like from the dollar bill or something?
Yes, the Illuminati symbol on top of the pyramid.
Yeah, it was like the character was literally a pyramid.
Yeah. There's some real X-Files stuff in Gravity Falls. It was really wild.
Yeah, the whole show was like a freaking camp. Like all the characters.
It was actually a really good show.
It was good. They had some really interesting stuff in Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Stan. What was Stan's last name? Like, Stan had a really funny last name, didn't he?
Oh, the Great Uncle. Yeah, that's it.
Grunkle Stan. It was and then he had a brother who was lost in another dimension or something, who came back. It was a whole weird. Gravity Falls was weird in a good way.
All this stuff happened after I moved out of my grandma's house. All these shows happened after I moved out of my grandma's house, and I lost access to Comcast.
Sorry, Jacob. Also, you said that.
It's like go figure. After I lost access to Comcast.
I
don't know what Comcast is, but I just download everything, and I have Plex now, so I put everything on my Plex server.
Well, I don't have access to all the downloads, and my alien contact doesn't have all the channels. He's Russian. I don't think he has all these channels.
Sorry,
he has some of them, but he doesn't have all of it. He doesn't have all of it.
We might be under surveillance, Jacob. You don't want to give away everything about your Russian underworld contacts.
So. Well, he doesn't have all of it anyways. He doesn't have all of it.
But also, what you said, I don't know why. I want to use it as a catchphrase. That all happened after I moved out of my grandma's house.
Yeah, 2009. I lost access in 2009. I don't have TV in 2009.
I feel like I could use that as a response to almost anyone where someone said something that I wasn't sure of. I just go, that all happened after I moved out of my grandma's house. And it was just like, I feel like that's a all-purpose catchphrase. I really like it.
Well, 2009 is when I lost access to cable.
Yeah. So Comcast is like a cable thing. Pay for the channels you want. There's a bunch of them. Yeah. All right.
Oh, let me see what the channel's called. Let me go. There's the. Let me see where it is.
Don't put any porn on your screen, Jake.
It's not. It's called My Fixer. My Flixer is what it's called.
Okay.
MyFlixers.to. I think it's a small island in the Pacific Ocean.
Oh yeah, I think that might be in Tuvalu or something. Yeah.
My Flixer is what it's called. My Flixer.
Yeah, there was a lot of small nations that
A
had
lot of people seem to have it. The Russian guy, the alien channels contacted me. His other human sent it to me.
Yeah. I'm just hoping,
His
Jacob,
human sent it to me.
whenever you like go to sleep and wake up, that you remember you did this, and you come back and find my channel and rewatch the bit of the stream you're on, because it's so cool having you on here. I really, tonight's been really interesting. If I'd have known referencing Aqua Teen Hunger Force would get a lot of new people to join the stream, I'd do it more often. But we had like a dozen new people just go, "Oh, this thing popped up about Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I wanted to come in." And it was like, hell yeah.
Oh, cool to have some Aqua Teen Hunger Force or something. It's like, shit.
I like my version.
I used to watch that when I was a teenager, when that started. I was an original watcher of Hunger Teen Aqua Force. I watched that. I did watch that first season.
So
I did watch that one. I did watch Hunger Teen Aqua Force.
My version was better. Vodka Team Bogan Force.
Yeah. Jacob is definitely our vodka force guy tonight.
Well, I did watch Aqua Teen Vodka Force.
Oh my god. Sorry. My drinks are also good. I'm drinking my beautiful turquoise clarified.
Hell yeah! I bet you did watch Aqua Teen Vodka Force.
It was
Aqua Teen Vodka Force. That's the best version ever.
So multiple shows. Yes. Oh, and Tuna
I bet it was popular in Russia. I bet it was popular in Russia.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. You know what? I'll try and remember next Friday party night, theme the stream somehow for an animated thing from the 2000s that millennials will remember, and again see if we get randos joining stuff from Toonami or Adult Swim or whatnot.
I bet we can host an Adult Swim. They would literally be banning anyone under 18 or 21.
Oh, absolutely.
Shit, they would ban anyone under 21 from watching our version of Adult Swim.
I've been watching people. I've been watching the Venture Brothers on Charlie's Plex, which is another classic Adult Swim animation. So I watched a lot of it back in the day, but not all of it. So I've been rewatching it, working my way through it. Because the Venture Brothers has all these piss takes of the classic cartoons, like Johnny Quest and Scooby-Doo and whatnot. And they're also kind of obsessed with David Bowie. Like they literally have David Bowie as a character in charge of a secret society. But there's one episode where they have a guy who's been in orbit and they're trying to bring him in, and he's Major Tom, and there's something wrong with the re-entry, and they just recite all the lines from Space Oddity, and it's just absurdly absurdly funny that you just have all these people just reciting the lines from Space Oddity, including Major Tom
Yeah.
go like, I think my spaceship knows which way to go, and tell my wife I love her very much. And Dr. Venture goes, she knows. And ground control to Major Tom. And then he turns to his friends. The circuit's dead. There's something wrong. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I want to queue up Venture Bros and binge it tomorrow. It's gonna rain for 5 fucking days. I got nothing better to do.
You need to get a pen and paper because there's no way you're going to remember anything I say to you. You need to write down Watch Venture Brothers. And
well, I've got a notepad on my computer. What else am I going to do?
Yeah, write some notes to yourself. And again, if you remember, then like message me on Discord or whatever and go, I have all these notes that I don't remember. It's just like,
oh, there you go. It's noted.
Legit, dude, you were like me last Friday night. This time last week, I got so fucked up.
No, there it is.
Oh, of course we do miss the Starman.
Oh, damn, it is really popular on here.
Everything went wrong when Harry died, definitely.
I think it's popular in Russia. Maybe. You
got to talk to your Russian connection and see if they know.
I think it's popular in Russia. I think it is. Oh my god. I think it's like 3 languages. I think I'm in good hands.
What was that? All right.
My fucking god, I think I'm in good hands.
Yeah,
I think my Russian connections got me in good hands.
Nice. We all need a Russian connection.
Fucking god.
We all need a Russian connection that gets us the good shit.
Oh my god. He set me up. When he sent me a fucking, what was that movie with the freaking Oz, the freaking green with that green lady in it?
He got you
the
Wicked.
Witch, that green lady.
Wicked.
Yeah, he sent me Wicked. It had like 3 languages in it.
Nice. Well,
yeah, he sent me Wicked. So I watched Wicked. So I channeled my aliens and all that shit. I channeled the aliens. My alien friends and all that.
Yeah,
so me and my alien friends, I channeled them and watched Wicked with them. Like, barely made it through that.
Yeah.
I barely made it. Which is like, well, that movie's like 3 hours long.
I haven't watched.
Have you seen the stage show?
No, I can't find the stage version. But I was able to watch. I was able to watch the movie of it,
which is the first part of the show, isn't it?
And watch it in real life on stage.
No, you know how expensive a ticket to that is? Like $300. That's like $300 to get a stage ticket.
Oh, Nintendo Lunchbox. The book is wild. The book is
not for kids.
It is.
Yeah,
I haven't read it.
All my gay friends who saw the stage play, they all loved it.
Apparently,
but I can't afford it. Like 300. It's like 300 for a nosebleed seat. The cheapest seat they could get is like a nosebleed seat. It's like $300.
We're having trouble getting a word in with Jacob, but that's okay. He's enthusiastic, and I like it. But
yeah,
stop saying heat wave.
It's not safe for work or kids.
They've upped it.
Yeah,
it's like 33 tomorrow. At one point, they were saying 28 tomorrow, and now they're saying 33.
Oh, I've had to opt out of a gig that my band has on Sunday
because of the heat.
It's going to be like 37 or something.
Yeah, 37.
And I was not going to be seated at all. It was going to
Oh
be walking around and shit.
Yeah.
So I had to tell the band leader I can't do this.
Yeah. The Bureau's predictions tomorrow is now 33, Sunday 38.
It's going to be 38 on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday.
37. And then apparently
I
one
can get a seat for that show for anything less than like $300.
Okay. I said,
There's no way of getting a seat. I can't afford a seat for Boris. I can't afford a seat for
I don't know anyone I can contact to do a
not for a live performance.
You know, it's I think he's winding down. I could do something mean like, I think Jacob is definitely me at 1 a.m. last week. And yep, he's gone quiet.
Level of Tim Smith levels here.
Yeah, we've gone through to the other side basically.
Oh, okay.
So, her ladyship, they mislabel stuff in libraries because librarians don't check content for put the Fourth Wing in teens. Fourth Wing I've not read, but I keep seeing it on bestseller lists. It's a fantasy thing. It's a fantasy thing, Miss.
I don't know what it is in Australian dollars, but maybe it's cheaper in Australia. I don't know, but it's not cheap at the Orpheum Theater where they had it playing here.
Yeah.
It was
I don't go to live stuff.
Cheapest seat here.
Dr. Abigail, you're saying you saw it live. How much was the live show that you saw?
It was 300. It was over $300 here
for the cheapest seats.
The cheapest seat here was over 300.
What was it for you, Dr.
Abigail? When it was showing here, it was over $300.
I feel like
I'm gonna have to type. I'm gonna have to type my responses in the chat.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set it so.
Well, if it ever comes back, I have to. When it comes back next winter, I'd have to recheck.
Oh, gee. Okay, I'm gonna do it. You now have free reign, Dr. Abigail. You can.
Oh. Okay. I managed to get a ticket that was a cheapo.
Yeah.
It wasn't right at the back. It was like 3/4 back.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was like, yeah, off to the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, about 150.
Okay, so yeah, live,
which was pretty good, all things
live
considered.
Theater is not cheap.
Yeah, the average show is 150.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Is like 150.
Yeah, the average show is $150 is the average show.
Yeah, but even here's the thing. Like my favorite podcast is the Blind Boy Boat Club podcast. The guy who was in the Rubber Bandits, and he does live podcasts all the time, and he's actually touring Australia, New Zealand in the next couple of months, and it's also that. But he also did Australia a couple of years ago, and I checked. It was like, what are the ticket prices? And just to sit in on a live podcast was hundreds of dollars for a ticket, and I was like, ooh, no, that's a bit pricey. But it's also because he's coming out from Ireland, and that is not cheap for him to do, and the whole thing. And it's like, and they sell out. His live podcasts sell out even when the seats costs hundreds of dollars. It's like, all right, well, fair enough. It's the whole thing. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I will just listen to the podcasts he puts on the internet, and I won't see live thing. Although, because he's a real cocktail guy, so I'm kind of thinking like, I should have put some time in the last year of like, I don't know, replying to his fucking Instagram or whatever. And so when he comes here, he's going like, oh, I know the best cocktail places in Melbourne. If you want to have a couple of really interesting drinks, I'll take you to a couple of places. But now because I haven't interacted with him online, I would just sound like a fucking weirdo creeper if I said that. So I won't. Even though Dr. Abigail and I both know the pinnacle of Melbourne is going to the Cheese Palace. And
oh, the Cheese Palace.
Getting some gin cocktails and a cheese plate.
Mm.
And don't you get Met Opera? Don't you get Met Opera showings at your theaters? Because sometimes you get Met Opera showings for $30.
Opera is actually quite big here. Yeah.
Because you get Met Opera showings in select theaters around the world.
Yeah.
Because I get them at the Metron in San Francisco.
Yeah.
For $30.
Yeah.
That's because I get to go to those. My boyfriend takes me to those every now and then.
All right. Yeah, here we go in Melbourne. There's a place called the Arts Centre. That's where we go for opera shows. Sydney's really famous for the Opera House.
Yeah.
Which is a good venue.
The big opera house. You get showings there.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of performances in the Sydney Opera House. It is a good venue. I love this from her ladyship. I'm dressed, but I don't want to be.
But don't you get live performances there? That's a place for live performances.
Yeah, we get all sorts of things like modern music, classical music, theatre, comedy. Comedy's actually really big in Melbourne. We have the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Is a huge event. Sorry. Also, Jacob, you've been running. I feel like, except Dr. Abigail would run away in horror. I feel like I'll unbutton my shirt and join you, Jacob. But then Dr. Abigail is going like, no, too much. I'm going away.
I object.
Yeah, Dr. Abigail objects to me taking my shirt off. Like, so you're the shirtless guy tonight, Jacob. That's your.
I'm kind of the shirtless. I'm kind of the shirtless type.
So
I'm one of those.
Is that a kink thing, her ladyship? Kick your ankle hard? I don't even know what that's about. But
it's kind of my thing. I'm the shirtless guy. I'm kind of the shirtless type.
Yeah. So Nintendo Lunchbox, the Sydney Opera House actually has a couple of different performance rooms in it. I have not seen opera at the Sydney Opera House. I have seen plays at the Sydney Opera House, a few different ones. But it is, even though if you look up the history of it, there was some weird politics and bureaucracy fucking over the original design. But it still has ended up being an absolutely iconic building, and it's been improved. The interior has been improved and modified over the years. I mean, I remember going to uni with a guy he'd worked in the Opera House as crew. He was technical crew, and he just said, you get these really weird, funny things like he'd be working something in the ballet, and it was so badly set up. There was like a circuit board that sometimes would have problems, and the only way to get to it was to go through one of the dressing rooms. And he said he did this thing. Something had gone wrong. He had to go and fix the circuit breakers, and he banged on the dressing room door because he was doing for the Australian Ballet, and the ballerinas were in there getting changed. And he banged on the door and yelled, "Close your eyes, ladies, I'm coming through." And he gave them a couple seconds, and they opened the door. And he said, I swear to God, as I ran through, a number of the ballerinas were sitting on chairs, semi-naked, covering their eyes.
Hello, I'm peeking.
No, he was trying to be businesslike. He was trying to go, I'm not a perv, but I have no choice but to go through. But his choice was to bang on the door and say, "Cover your eyes, ladies, I'm coming through." And when he ran through, he said half of them were actually covering their eyes. He's going, "Oh, bless you, darling. That's fine. Okay, it's fine. But it's also the whole thing.
Hello, I'm eyes. I'm peeking.
It's also, Jacob, I'm just going to throw it out there. Pat hasn't joined us tonight, but you could absolutely compete with Pat for our Smiling Assassin Award, because Pat, when he joins us, is always smiling the way you're smiling. I swear to God, it's just like, yeah, it's like, kind of like we could add to the law of the channel, like, no. Pat didn't take out a contract on that guy. Jacob took out a contract on that guy.
I wish I was there on that night.
Oh my God. You are, Jacob, you are fucking diabolical. I love it.
I am. I am
Sapa,
very
okay, these
hungry.
stories were from the 80s because, again, I'm really fucking old. So,
I'm an 80s baby.
yeah, like literally, Jacob, you literally could have been a baby when I was a young adult.
I'm an
Helene,
80s baby.
I'm not sure completely what that's in reference to. Helene. I'm gonna roll with it. Oh, ballerinas. Yes. No. Ballerinas. And this guy who worked at the ballet, his other thing was, he said you would literally see occasionally, because the ballerinas were always tall and always frighteningly thin, because the male ballet dancers had to be able to lift them over their head and pretend it was nothing. Now, the male ballet dancers were jacked as fuck. Those guys were so strong. And you get this weird thing of people. Jacob's absolutely jacked. You get this weird thing where people feel, and yeah, you get a decent portion of male ballet dancers are gay, but a lot of them are straight as well. But they're all
I'm straight. This old lady can cook.
Yeah, no, they're strong as fuck because they have to be able to lift the ballerinas over their head and look like it was no. And even someone who's starved themselves, who's 50 kilograms, lifting 50 kilograms above your head as if it's nothing requires really significant core strength. Every time I'm going to go about core strength, it's just flexing there.
Core strength.
I
got core pillows.
I'm gonna choose this time to opt out. I think.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised, Dr. Abigail.
I got core pillows.
I'm going to gay my way out of here.
I know, but
you might want to gay your way out of here. This is San Francisco, after all.
I know. Jacob is super gay his way out here.
I've got the female firefighters calendar of, I think it was 2014, and they're all.
Yeah, you may want to get yourself. Do not buy yourself a bare chest calendar. There's more women than men on that damn thing. Stick with the firefighters calendar.
No, this is the female firefighters, and it's from Queensland. So
there's probably more men than females on that thing. Trust me.
I go. Who's that woman who does the lumberjack videos? And she doesn't do.
I love her. She doesn't
do anything remotely sexual, but it's this massive thirst trap for lesbians.
Nicole Conan, her name is, and she makes me want to move to British Columbia.
No, she's absolutely awesome.
She has a girlfriend now. So
of course she does. Jesus Christ,
my heart is broken.
Putting those videos.
I'm still
the line of people wanting to be her girlfriend must have been so
for
long.
real. For real. I was willing to move all the way across the other side of the world.
Oh, you are?
Just to date her. Just for her. Anyway, I'm gonna opt out for a bit.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can't do
Do
this
it.
right now.
No. Again, too much madness. I think Nintendo Lunchbox is on the thing. We encourage Jacob to hydrate for a minute. Should I take my shirt off? Seeing Dr. Abigail's here is not here to affront anymore. Should I take my shirt off too, Jacob?
Oh, you definitely should take your shirt off for your lady.
Let's fucking do it, man. I'm not even that drunk, but I'm just like, dude, you're here. You've got your shirt off.
You're not even drinking anything. You definitely should drink something.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have another drink. I'm definitely going to have another
Yeah,
drink.
you definitely should. It's probably morning or daytime over there.
It's 11.
I don't know what it is over there.
I know. See, I'm traumatizing Dr. Also, traumatizing Home for the Elderly. That's okay.
I know you're traumatizing the elderly.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. But yeah, I kind of side with Nintendo Lunchbox. You should hydrate, Jacob. Yeah, Heidi, me and Jacob are doing the thirst traps now. So it's just like, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an after party thing, Dr. Abigail. And again, that is just the weird double standard.
Yeah, just as what is this, a retirement home here? Just as over 40s?
Dude, that's the politest thing to talk about being over 40s. I'm definitely over 40, but yeah.
Oh, 41. I got
You just made it to work and check back. Me and Jacob are just flexing. That's what's happening now. It's just like, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh my god. So I'm just trying to think. Yeah, you know what? At 11, I'm only Smith. I feel like I should make another drink. I got this thing here. You know what? I am. I'm going to go over. Let's see.
Yeah. So what are we? 5,000 miles from each other? Like
something
shit.
like that. We are okay. You know what? I legit want
half
to work.
Half a planet. Half a flat Earth from each other.
I'm going to go. I'm going to look on Google Maps and go Melbourne, San Francisco.
Melbourne, San Francisco. That's got to be half a planet. It's got to be half a flat Earth from each other.
Directions from my home.
San Francisco to Melbourne. What is that? Half a planet? Got to be half a planet.
It's like a 14 to 16 hour flight.
God damn, that's got to be half a planet.
we are half a planet apart, definitely.
Half a planet. Half a planet. It's got to be half an Earth. Half a flat Earth.
Not awkward at all. It's not awkward. Definitely. Yes.
Yeah, there is no flat Earth. This proves there is no flat Earth. Earth is round. We prove the Earth is round.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We prove the Earth is round.
All right. So I'm okay. I need to go over here and make an exotic drink. What will it be? Let me see. We've got
the fact Australia exists. All the flat earthers said Australia doesn't exist because all the flat earthers exist in North America. All the flat earthers exist in North America. Because there's no flat earthers in Australia, right? There's no flat earthers in Australia, right? None. There are none. No flat earthers in Australia, right? None.
Okay.
Because I never heard of a single flat earther in Australia.
I'm sure there are some here.
None? Is there none? No flat earther in Australia, right?
Some Bundaberg rum and
Can't be, because Australia, because according to flat earthers, Australia doesn't exist, right?
Yeah,
because the 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
I'm gonna do some shoots. Are you drinking more vodka?
Oh yeah, I'm a crazy son of a bitch, right?
You
don't have
absolutely
Trader
are.
Joe's, right?
I mean, I love you.
Oh, there it is. The big giant jug is bigger than my head. Oh, I got a big head.
You
There
are
it is.
crazy.
1.75 liters.
Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna do some.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
I'm gonna do some.
Well, it's gonna rain here for 5 days. I don't have to worry about getting up. Can't leave my house. I don't have a car.
You're gonna get rain. We are getting a heat wave of like.
Yeah, you guys got summer. I got winter. You guys got summer. I got winter. You got to worry about shit. I got fire down. I got fire in LA.
Yeah, you got really unseasonal fires there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. I got fires when I'm not supposed to. That's the crazy shit.
We're getting fires now.
I never had fires
at this point.
That's the crazy thing. I used to never have fires this time of year.
Yeah,
I never had fires. When I was a kid, I never had fires this time of year.
Yeah. But
when I was a tot, I never had fires.
It's the right
and
time.
And now I do.
Have fires.
And when I bet you was a tot, you never had fires in June.
No, we have fires now. You shouldn't. California shouldn't have fires now, but you had that.
No, I don't. And now I do.
Yeah, it's very unsettling when you get the unseasonable fires.
Yeah, and I bet you never had fires in June. I bet you now do.
No,
I bet you had fires in June.
No. But we have fires now because this is when we always get fires. Oh,
do you get fires in June? Do you get fires in June?
No, basically no.
Oh, you don't? I bet you get fires out of season now.
Sorry, I'm going to put this strictly Sega.
I thought we were all getting fires out of season.
I legit think this is fair. I have to share.
Damn.
Is this us? Strictly Sega? Is this me and Jacob? Which
holy crap!
I think if that's what you're saying, I think that's fair.
Holy crap! There we go. Let me put this camera out of. Oh, there I am. That looks like.
There, you're back. There we go.
There you go. I got the camera out of. It looked like us. The South Park image looked like us. It looked like us. It did look like us. The South Park. It did look like us. I had the camera tilted. It did look like us.
I think that was a fair call. That was us.
It did look like us. This South Park thing looked like us. It did look like us.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Who were the characters?
Yeah, we're just weird.
I always thought it looked like. I always thought I was Cartman though, even though he's way more racist than I am. I always thought I was Cartman though.
I love a thing. I saw an interview with Matt Parker and Trey Stone, and they were saying, originally when we did it, I thought I was Kyle and he was Stan, but after about 10 years ago, no, we're both Cartman. We're both horrible people. We're both Cartman.
I still think I'm Cartman though. I still fucking hate Israel. I do got my reasons though, because I still think it's occupied.
Yes, I'm not fond of the genocide that is happening in Gaza at the moment.
Yeah.
But the fact that you randomly came out with that, I swear to God, I almost choked my drink. I was having a swig just when you said, and it was so unexpected.
Occupied.
Like, where did that come from? I almost choked on my drink. My God. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Oh, God, dude. It's been so much fun meeting you tonight. This has been fucking awesome.
Glad I met you.
Yeah, no, this has been a really good night. A lot of new people coming into the stream. And now I've mentioned I just need to put in stuff that's like memories for millennials, and new people will go, "What's this about?" And so I just need to remember like sort of the pivotal millennial entertainment from 20 years ago.
Well, if you're ever in San Francisco, I wish you're ever out here.
My God, I swear to God, after tonight,
I'll save you on a hotel.
Yeah.
Just throw an air mattress in my room.
A literal Airbnb. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'll save you on a hotel. Just put your signature in mine. Put your signature in my just put your signature on my door person.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay. Don't have to pay anything. Just put your signature on my door person. Sign in my room and don't pay anything.
Yep.
You don't have to pay anything. Just sign in my door person, and you don't have to pay shit. You don't have to pay shit.
All right. I mean, not that I have any
You
plans,
don't have to pay shit.
I'd fucking take you
It's
up on
free.
that.
It is free. You don't have to pay shit.
Was Bumblebee set in San Fran? I mean, maybe.
It is free. You don't have to pay shit.
Yeah,
I don't shit.
For ages. I'd love an excuse to go back, quite honestly. So
you won't have to pay shit. You just gotta.
Sounds good to me.
That's what the room looks like. That is the apartment. Basically, it's just a basic room. That's it. Basic room.
That works for me.
Bare bones apartment. There's a bare bones apartment.
Sorry, I just love also
It's a bare bones apartment. Bare bones.
That's the line. Shut up, Mimsy. Also, super weird that I had a cat called Mimsy. Those characters on South Park.
That's what it is. I have a bare bones apartment in San Francisco.
Dr. Abigail, you might be on to something there. Yeah.
That's what I offer. A bare bones apartment. Just bring an air mattress. Just put something on the floor.
You're all terrible. Sorry, I was just looking at the comments. You're all terrible. And it's oh my God, it's so
I'll offer my floor. You come to San Francisco, I'll offer you a few square feet of my floor.
That again, excellent deal. I'd be
It's free. It's free.
It's so long since I've been to the States actually. But I haven't traveled for quite a while, but I don't know. Maybe I'll win the lottery or something. And
it's that, or you pay $300 a night.
Yeah, no, you're right, Safa. I've never had a better reason to get a ticket to San Francisco. So you know, that's the whole thing.
It's like, what are you gonna pay? $300 a night? That are you gonna? Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah, I've actually stayed in San Fran. I think I was in I stayed in a hotel.
And you go to the community. You're gonna go to the comedy club and.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
And we got a couple of comedy clubs out here. They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
we got some famous. We got some pretty good comedy clubs out here. I got some.
Yeah, I would imagine.
We got some good comedy clubs out here. I'm not too familiar with them, but some of my friends speak out here.
Yeah, and in fact, Safa has.
We got Bimbo. Bimbo's is pretty famous.
Yeah,
I hear Bimbo's is pretty famous.
The Australian dollar at the moment is absolute shit compared to the US dollar. So from my perspective, going to the US at the moment would be so expensive because the Australian dollar is worth shit compared to the US dollar. And so comparatively, everything would be so expensive to me. So I basically need Trump to crash the US economy, which I think he's inevitably going to do. And then the Australian dollar will be closer to the US dollar, and then it will all be better.
So what's Trump gonna do to the U.S. economy? I don't know what's Trump gonna do to the U.S. economy.
The whole
I'm actually kind of confused at what's Trump gonna do to the economy.
Look,
I keep hearing mixed what's gonna happen.
Any sensible person is confused at the idea of what Trump's going to do. But the whole thing he's talking about with tariffs,
very confused.
So the Australian dollar is not even 2/3 of a US dollar. So the Australian dollar tends to fluctuate between being worth 60 US cents and 90 US cents. And we are at the low end at the moment, which is not good.
Damn.
The whole thing Trump's talking about with tariffs is likely to really tank the US economy and the dollar will go down. Because the thing is, when the economy tanks, rich people actually benefit. Ordinary people get absolutely fucked by an economy crash, but rich people tend to do quite well out of it. So, that's an excellent question. Safa is asking, Jacob, have you ever traveled much? Have you traveled outside of the US?
No, I don't plan to. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to leave the country. I'm like, I don't know if I want to set foot out of the country. I don't know if I want to set foot out of the country. I'm kind of like, not sure I want to do that. So I'm kind of like scared.
And look, that's fine. I kind of think travel's good, but if you don't want to do it, that's fine. That's legit. That's a fine decision. You should go with what you're comfortable with. But I don't know.
Your countries, of all the countries I want to go to, Bondi Beach is the one place I wanted to go to.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, so Sydney.
Yeah, yours is the one country I wanted to go to.
Yeah. So Sydney, the harbour and the beaches, no question.
Bondi Beach is the one place I want to go to.
Yeah, no, it's wild. And Dr. Gabriel does raise a point. Travel to the US can seem scary to us in Australia. But I think if you travel to Australia, Sydney, the harbour, Bondi Beach, the whole thing, it's beautiful. The beaches. So Bondi Beach is in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. There's a whole bunch of beaches around there. It is definitely beautiful. It's wonderful tourist. Nintendo Lunchbox, afraid to leave the US. Think he wouldn't. Yeah, that happens with some people. I mean, I have a friend who way back when I was at uni, our uni had an exchange program with Oregon State University because our university president was actually from Oregon. So he did this sister thing with Oregon State University, and we would get some of our students would go over there and some would come here. And my friend Todd stayed here. And my personal favorite thing, he married a Scottish lady, which I think is hilarious. Todd came from the United States, so far away. His wife came from Scotland, which is so far away. And then they met in Sydney and they got married and had kids. And I think that's friggin' awesome. And no, I've never been to Oregon. I have not been to, in the US, I've been to California, like LA, San Francisco, and I did visit San Diego. I've been to Vegas and I've been to Colorado. And this is all because my ex, she had family in LA, San Francisco, Vegas, and Colorado. So I basically visited her family. And so it's just that west coast and a bit inland from the west coast are the only places I visited in the US. Nintendo Lunchbox, your YouTube algorithm is thinking you want more Aqua Teen. Are you getting more Aqua Teen Hunger Force videos recommended to you? Nice. Oh, are you thinking Oregon Trail, Home for the Elderly, that really famous computer program? You have died of dysentery.
Yeah, I remember Oregon Trail. I played the first 3 editions of Oregon Trail.
Okay.
I was able to beat the first 3 editions. I got my team through.
See, I
got my team through on the first 3 editions.
I'd never seen the Oregon Trail game. It was literally in like the 2000s.
I played them and I got through.
Yeah, I only know it from memes. People doing memes about the Oregon Trail. I've never actually played it. I only know it from the memes. So
I think you can get I think you can download the game now. I think you can download the game.
Sure you can. I'm sure you can. Yes.
Yeah, you can download the game now.
Yeah.
I think you can download. I think there's freeware versions of it. I think you can download freeware versions. So old. The game's so like old now. You can download freeware versions.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know where you can get it. I don't know where you can get it where it's safe, but
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'll just be careful downloading it.
Dr. Abigail about Oregon Trail with Daniel Radcliffe. I'm not getting it. Yeah,
I'll just be careful downloading it.
Sims is 25 years old. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
It's a TV show, is it? Okay, there you go. Okay. I never did Oregon Trail, but I remember an early text-based thing on the Apple IIe. And it was a whole thing where you were the leader of a country in the Fertile Crescent, like the Middle East, and you had to plan your crops and your army and your politics to keep things going. Because Hammurabi was an historical character. I don't know what.
Isn't Hammurabi like a 3,000-year-old historical figure? I totally disconnected from Oregon Trail.
Yeah, the Oregon Trail is only 100 years ago, but Hammurabi.
Yeah, it's only 100 years. It was only like 150 years ago. It's like 150 years ago. But Hammurabi's like 2,000 or 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, Hammurabi's about 3,000 years ago, I think.
3,000 years ago. It's like a Sumerian. It's like 3,000 years ago. Why is that being brought up in the chat log?
You have to make decisions that said, you are here, choose A, B, or C. And you go,
yeah. Like, why is Hammurabi being brought up? It's like 3,000 years ago.
The repercussion of you choosing that is this, and sometimes it's like you're all dead. Like Oregon Trail, the meme that everyone does is you have died of dysentery. And
yeah, I remember that. I lost most of my runs in Oregon Trail. I lost most of my party through dysentery or snake bite. Most of my party lost the snake bite or dysentery or rotten meat.
A lot of people died.
I used to have to hunt. I used to do a lot of hunting.
Oh,
I used to have to buy a lot of bullets in Colorado or whatever. To buy a lot of bullets.
You got to have ammunition
and do a lot of hunting because I used to be the banker because I used to do the money, be the banker, and then I do the hunting. And then the meat would spoil, and then I do the hunting, and then the meat would spoil, and then my party would get sick. Everyone would start dying on me.
Yeah,
and then everyone would start dying on me.
Safa's asking what dysentery means. Dysentery
is a stomach sickness.
Yeah, it's an intestinal infection.
It's a stomach sickness.
You basically
and then everyone starts dying on me. and they all start dying on me. And then my party would start dying on me. Then I would get to by the time I got to the end of the Oregon Trail, I'd have like 1 or 2 people left.
Yeah. So dysentery is diarrhea from hell.
It's diarrhea. It's diarrhea.
You shit yourself to
You
death.
shit yourself sick.
So, Dr. Abigail, are you confronted by the fact we've gotten onto the point of talking about dysentery and diarrhea? I mean, that's the stream, baby.
It's dysentery. It's diarrhea.
Yeah.
Dysentery is basically diarrhea.
All right. So it's not that late. It's pre-midnight. So how's everyone going?
It's a pretty horrible way of dying. It's actually a pretty horrible way of dying.
Yeah,
on the
that's
Oregon
what I did
Trail.
think.
It's a horrible way of going.
Weird medical shit that upsets me, and she's fine with it. Like Dr. Pimple Popper and stuff like that.
Dr. Pimple Popper would not be dealing with diarrhea because
No, she doesn't do diarrhea.
She would not be dealing with diarrhea because diarrhea and Pimple Popper would probably be dealing with a crossover.
Yeah.
By the time Pimple Popper deals with a crossover from diarrhea, it would be oh my god, that would be a serious crossover from diarrhea. Oh my god, that would be a serious illness.
Also,
by
Dr.
the
Abigail
time,
said,
yeah, by the time, by the time a diarrhea and a pimple, can you imagine that? From diarrhea, yeah, by the time your diarrhea and a pimple, from your intestine to your exterior.
Okay,
yeah,
look,
that's pretty bad.
How's everyone going?
From your intestines to your exterior.
I think old school street
That's
people
pretty bad. From your intestines.
Need to contemplate the concept.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. From your intestines.
Jacob and AZ being on the same stream, what would that be like?
Oh my god, that's pretty bad. From your intestines to from your skin.
Okay, so I literally want everyone.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Do you want to keep going? Because if we're, I'm sober while I'm saying.
Just thinking about it. From your intestines to from your intestines to your skin connecting is like a serious infection.
Jacob, that's really worrying. So, but everyone in the chat, I need to know, do you want to keep going? Because it's like...
No, that's a very bad infection.
I'm one of two things. Either I'm going to go to bed or...
Yeah, I'm going to let you go to bed. I don't want to think about what kind of infection that would be. I don't want to think about what that would entail.
I'm going to get some more ice and maybe have some ginger ale. Go till midnight, which is Madam Butterfly is still here. I mean, and again, we're loving Jacob's stream of consciousness, definitely. So
yeah, I am not going to think about what that would entail. I'm going to let him go to bed. I am not going to think about what would entail. Yeah, I'm not going to think about what that entails.
I need to, but I'm sober. Well, I'm Tim Smith, but I'm not paralytic. So I'll remember, if I'm going to keep going, I need to get some ice, and I kind of feel like having some ginger ale. Yeah, I need to get, okay, you're all taking the piss, so I need to get some ice.
Okay.
I don't still have Tom Kitten. Okay, so are we gone for a minute or so? Should I put on Tom Kitten or
Hugs,
Zombie AIDS?
hugs, and good night. Hugs and good morning. Or
Yeah, for me, it'd be
hugs and
good
whatever
night,
you have.
Jacob. So,
Well, I'm guessing it's 4 p.m. What is it? Hugs p.m.
11:30 p.m.
What is the time over there? What is the time over there?
Diarrhea is making you hungry. Can I have the rest of the answer? Okay, should I just
What
leave
time
Jacob
is
here?
over there? What time is over there? What time is over there?
11:30 p.m.
PM. 4 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Friday night.
11:30 p.m. Okay, p.m.
Friday night.
Okay. Well, good night. Well, hugs. Good night, cuddle bears, snuggles, and cuddles.
Which all sounds good, Jacob, honestly.
Yeah, cuddles. Hugs, cuddles, cuddles.
Madam Butterfly also wants ginger ale. Yeah, I feel like I need some ginger ale. So
Yeah.
you'll okay, you'll think should I put Tom Kitten on? Should I put Zombie AIDS on? Should I just leave Jacob here while I go out and get some ginger ale, some ice and some ginger ale? What should I be do? Or should I be ending the stream? Do you want me to keep going on the stream? Are you all okay with the stream? Talk about
good
diarrhea.
night, say good night, and say good morning. Good night for the good night Cubs, and good morning for the good night morning Cubs.
It is pretty fun. How's everyone feeling? Does everyone want to retire? Do you want me to keep going? What are we feeling? I feel like Jacob's ready to go nine eyes.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. Yeah. Tapping
We're
out.
very cuddly over here. We're very cuddly over here.
I think maybe look after the debacle that was last fucking Friday night. I think maybe I need to be a bit more decorous tonight. Yeah, so I think we're gonna say good night. So I'm gonna cherries. I got my cherries here.
We're very warm over here.
Oh God.
Good night.
Jacob, you're incorrigible, Jacob. And I love
We're
it.
very warm over here.
All right.
Well, good night or good morning. Whatever it is over there.
I know.
Whatever it is over there. Good morning, good night, whatever it is. We're very warm and cuddly.
I've really enjoyed it.
Very warm and very cuddly.
I am doing date night on Saturday nights, no stream.
Yeah.
We're probably doing a stream on Sunday night.
Yeah.
So you'll take care. I'm going to be responsible and sign off because holy shit, last Friday was a disaster. This was contained. So
I'm a very unresponsible drunk, as I always am. Yeah. So I'm a very unresponsible drunk. Don't do what I am. So don't drink, and don't do what I do. So
I love literally Jacob is me last Friday. So it's like don't do that.
So don't do what I do last Friday.
So you'll take care and I'll see you another time. But
see me